Hi everyone! Welcome to The Chosen. We're going to be playing today a fantastic episode 2. I'm excited. How's everyone doing today?
Ready to ruin all your plans.
Yeah?
Good.
Yep.
Ready to throw you through a loop or two or four.
Mm-hmm. Well, you see, like, the more I play with you guys, the more I know I can predict what you guys are going to do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Predictability.
Predictability.
Like I'm gonna do the same thing 2 days in a row.
Well, technically, it's the same day, so... I love you guys. Don't hurt me.
Don't hurt us.
Yeah, don't kill my character, or I'll kill you.
Oh God, wow. I will not be going to any conventions anytime soon. If Aster dies, I'm going to be in, not Austin, Texas anymore. But yeah. Hi everyone. Yeah, so, how are you guys this week? Did you guys have a good week?
I worked.
Oh,
Played a lot of Battlegrounds. Solid stuff.
yeah. Bobby, did we play? Well, we didn't play any hero together, but
No, we didn't.
I wanted to.
We should have. We
Like,
should have.
The last 24 hours I've been playing a lot of the Destiny 2 beta.
How are you
Yeah.
enjoying that?
It's really good. I actually hated the PvP in Destiny for a number of reasons that I couldn't put my finger on, but they seem to have all been addressed and fixed in the PvP for Destiny 2.
Yeah, I'm not like I've never.
There's some weird balancing stuff that I was having a hard time with in the original, and now it's like fixed. It plays much more fluidly and fun.
Yeah, I never played Destiny. A lot of people were like, "You can play
Me
Destiny
either.
too?" Yeah, and I was like, I don't know. I have a PS4 now, but like, I don't know if I want to get into it. I want to play Dream Daddy. That's a game I'm looking forward to. Like, so many people have been talking about it, and I've just like been seeing it, and I'm like,
Logan, you might want to turn us up a little bit.
turn you up a little bit. Hold on.
All of us.
Oh, I see what it is. Okay. I got it.
Everyone except for you is super quiet.
Oh, I'm super. Okay, you guys should be better now. I turned you guys up.
Test. Hello.
Testing.
Hello.
Hi.
Mike,
Hello?
Hello, chat.
Hi.
Hello.
Yellow.
Like 40%. That might be a little too loud. Here, I'll turn you guys up.
More importantly, guys, today is National Hot Dog Day. So how many of you
Where the
have?
I
eaten hot dogs?
actually had hot dogs today for lunch. I didn't even know. That's great. It was.
I had Italian sausage with some spaghetti. That was
There we
left
go.
over.
That kind of counts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
a little
mean,
bit. I'll count it.
hot dogs don't work in with my diet, but I might have one anyway.
What is it?
Now I want a hot dog.
Do hot
What?
dogs fit into any diet, really?
But turkey dogs, or those like apple chicken.
Okay,
Dogs.
if it's
True.
an apple chicken
They-
dog or a turkey dog, it is by definition not a hot dog.
Yes, it is. It's hot
It has
and it's
to
in
be-
the dog form.
I
I'll buy
have a
it.
diet that hot dogs go into. It's called the I'm hungry diet.
I'm also on that diet. It's a great diet.
I mean, I was in that diet when I was in college. It was like hot dogs and mac and cheese.
Sliced up hot dogs and mac and cheese. Oh, the goat.
That's so good.
The goat.
The goat dogs.
Goat.
I'd
Are
say-
there hot
Ew.
dogs in this world,
Have
McCloughan?
you ever had goat? Goat's really good.
Yeah, sure.
There are sick.
I mean, hot dogs are like the easiest thing to make. You just take a bunch of like animal parts and then put it in pig intestines, right?
Yeah.
After you like grind it up into like a fine paste.
Mhm.
Mm. So no, I watched the movie Oakja last night. That movie on Netflix.
I heard that has so many feels.
It did. I teared up a little bit at the end of it. I was like, oh
Huh.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm a heartless bastard, so that was a good time. It's a really good movie though. I thought it was very well done.
Joe, please, you're a fucking crier.
Shut up, okay? I am not a crier. I'm not a crier!
As he starts, I'm not a crier!
I'm just- arms flailing, running away.
My
Just
eyes
like,
are sweating, shut up!
there's onions
this
nearby.
This week was actually my birthday.
Oh, happy fucking birthday!
Happy birthday!
Birthday.
It was on Monday, thank you. And then I celebrated by going out, drinking and eating pasta. I came home and wore a Moogle onesie and played Chippy Robo for the GameCube. And yesterday, I binge watched all of Glow on Netflix, and it was wonderful.
Oh god, Glow is so good.
Is it really good? I'm on like episode 3 or
good.
4.
It's fucking great.
It's really good.
I love pro wrestling, so I'm like, oh, and I didn't realize Glow was a thing back in the day. So, yeah, the glorious ladies of wrestling. Mm.
Gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
Is it gorgeous? Oh, I said glorious. Whatever. It's,
Yeah, it's
my
kind of
version's
like-
better.
You gotta remember, it was back in those 70s?
80s?
80s.
Yeah,
Don't they
It was
do a
in the
lot of
80s.
coke in that movie? And they all
Well,
look
they
like they're in
reference-
Miami Vice?
I was
It's a
actually
great
really curious, but they reference a it's like a plane hijacking or something like that. So I looked it up, and it's an actual historical event from like '86 or something.
Yeah, they mentioned a couple of movies that come out, and like there's certain music that's all from the mid 80s too.
Never saw it. I'm not really a big fan of wrestling. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it.
Heard a lot of good things, but I don't know if I'll watch it either. I started watching Star Trek Voyager though for the first time.
There's
Gonna
two types
binge
of people.
Yep.
There's Glow, and then there's
There's
Star
Glow
Trek
and there's Star
Voyager.
Trek. You're either on one side or the other, I think.
I've been told that I would like Voyager because I'm a big fan of Next Gen.
Yeah, Next Gen was, oh my god, I binged that, and it feels kind of similar. So, and Janeway, the captain, she's fucking amazing.
If you like Orange is the New Black, which I feel like you do,
Yeah, so I'm watching the newest season right now.
you should absolutely watch. You should watch Voyager after you get like your fill of Red,
Oh,
just because it's
yeah.
the same actress.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you can see Red like in her glory. Like this is what she like. This is.
Well, what do you mean her
dreams of.
glory days?
I mean, Voyager,
Like her
that was like...
prison days.
Captain
Right.
Janeway is a staple in...
I can't believe that I just now connected that Captain Janeway is.
There's a
Like,
pretty-
that
there's a
was
pretty big
for
generational
real?
gap
You
between
didn't
the two.
know that?
It took me a while,
I just
too.
never connected the two because I've never seen Voyager, so it's not like it's like in the.
Oh,
forefront
well,
of my brain.
my dad's a fucking Trekkie, so I saw Voyager, like, I used to
But
watch it with him, and...
Yeah, I know what she looks like, and I know who she is. I did not put that's the same actress. Oh my God.
It was like the first time I saw Orange is the New Black, I was like, oh, it's fucking Janeway. Yeah, let's do this. She's gonna kick someone's ass.
I think I got to like season 3 or 4 of Orange is the New Black before I was like talking about it somewhere, and somebody was like, yeah, Captain Janeway was in that. I'm like, wait, who?
What?
No, the Star Trek captain from Voyager. I was like, I've never seen Voyager. I need to though. She looks like a total badass.
Are they supposed to come out the new Star
She
Trek
is.
soon?
Yeah, there's a new one coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, is
Really?
it gonna be on Netflix
Yeah,
or
there's like a
something?
brand.
or-
No, I think CBS has it, and they're trying to like launch their own streaming service for it. So
They tried that with Enterprise, and that didn't go over too well.
yeah,
Even
I
though
don't
they
know.
had Bacula
Everyone
on
want to
there.
have their own streaming service.
Because they all want to slice
Yeah.
that. They all want to slice that juicy ass pie, dude.
Yeah, there's so many CBS shows you want to watch stream, like Big Bang Theory.
That fuck off. That show's the worst show.
Great.
Bazinga.
Uh,
Oh,
physically ill from that sentence.
that fucking... How many people, like, have an adverse reaction when they, like, talk about Big Bang Theory? It's hilarious. Especially, like, on the
Well,
Twitch community. Everyone
I-
hates it. Everyone I've talked to on Twitch are like, I hate that fucking show. That show's stupid.
Like,
Like,
I used to like it when it first started, and then it just kind of kept going, and like they took some characters in a direction. I was like,
Like, it's one of those
like
things where
why
you
is
would, yeah.
why is Penny dumber every season? That doesn't make sense.
To make the boys look smarter, yeah.
She might have Alzheimer's. You don't know.
But,
Are
like,
you a
when-
neuroscientist?
Oh my
Well, then
God.
tell me that, dude. If she had Alzheimer's, that would be a great story arc. But they don't include that.
And they make a cure for Alzheimer's?
They're pretty
See,
smart.
I would watch that.
That would be a real episode. That would be one of those very occasional, like, sitcom, like, super, just like they just bring it down real low for a minute for like
Yeah.
3 episodes.
And there's only one cure, so they only can cure Penny and not anyone else. So
Oh, God.
It's really dark.
Yeah, that took a turn right there.
But see, that's at least interesting to watch. Otherwise, the show's terrible.
I mean, I think the show is just terrible. Like, period. Like,
Yeah.
there's no fixing it. No,
Any
and
show
we
that-
shouldn't even be trying to fix it. We shouldn't
Any show
even.
that needs a laugh track, just
Yeah. Have you ever seen those
Just
clips of like of it without the laugh track? Oh my god, I
It's
hate it.
really
Oh.
awkward.
In general, without
Yeah.
laugh tracks,
Oh, they
it's
make-
cringeworthy.
Yeah, they like that is like the definition of the word cringe right there.
Yeah, and not even like the way that everybody uses it now. Like you physically cringe because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
I physically like reel, and I'm just like, oh no.
All right, are you guys ready? I'm going to recap what happened last week so everyone can kind of get on the same page of where we're at.
yeah.
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
I hope you guys are super pumped for this episode.
I'm
Yes.
pumped.
So, last episode began with the Festival of Balance, and you guys were participating and brought to the house and were ushered inside, but no one went inside.
Fuck that house.
You guys were defiant to the end. Then what happened was that one of the chosen with you went inside the house and came out. You're guessing was either eaten or something, and he came out as a grotesque monster, lashing tongue, looking horrible, and such. You guys defeated that and went on and found, I believe, a scenario where you guys were in the courtyard. And ended up fighting a couple more of those things and meeting a cloaked figure and fighting against that and defeating it and saving a family in the process, if I remember correctly.
Fall Out Boy.
Oh yeah, you sang Fall Out Boy. Yeah, you got an inspiration for that, didn't you? No.
Did I?
Not yet. No.
No, I did now. Nope.
No.
It's canon now. You gotta get it.
Well, yeah, we'll see. I'm not like Brad with inspiration. Like Brad actually like pitted me and Austin against each other in a game of like anti-hero like way back in the day, like last PAX West, and whoever won got inspiration. So I'm not gonna do that, but if you guys get clever, I'll be like, I'll give you an inspiration for that. I'll be a little bit nicer about it. But yeah, and then you guys defeated her, and as she was defeated, she arose again, turning into a fiery being, and you guys were just blown away by that. But yeah, you guys fought her. She was putting up a hell of a fight. She was very powerful. You guys got hit by that the Hellfire's destruction, and then Elder Meldrek showed up and banished her, and that's where Aster, I almost called you Cat's name, but Aster had a vision, as well as Graland the Star started talking to you. And Aster started leaving. Graland went to go follow, but Aster then turned into a giant wolf spider, and Graland said, fuck that, and did not follow.
It's this whole like back and forth thing where like she goes, and I try to follow, she turns to a spider, I run away, and she goes, like, it's just like this whole... Every 5 minutes or so, she turns into a giant spider. I run the fuck away, and they're like, "Well, we still have to."
No, she's just a giant spider just walking down the street right now.
No, I'm just fucked off.
Yeah,
I'm keeping a healthy distance. We're going the same direction, though. I can't not follow her.
Now I just want to see Aster as a spider, but like in tiny little spider boots, just walking down the street.
This is me. Whenever I go into spider form, this is what I'm going to be doing.
What happens to Ashtray when you shoot?
Well, we decided last time.
It's like a dead cat on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's a dead cat around the spider head. Okay. That part of the body. Whatever animal she turns into, she turns the cat somewhere on her body.
Yeah.
So, like if she was a bird, the dead cat would just be on her, like riding. But yeah, I mean that's essentially what's her? It's Astray, right?
Yes, her name is Astray.
A lot of people in my chat were like, "Yeah, that's Ashtray," and I was like,
"I know they keep saying that. They also keep saying that she's dead, which is really upsetting."
Well,
the cat's not dead.
The cat is not dead. Well,
she's just fine, everyone. She's just fine.
We're gonna start off the scene then with a move you guys over here. But we're gonna start off at the flame gate.
What?
Will Aster and Graland put their tokens up in the upper right corner by the fountain?
Move that way out.
Top right corner?
Yeah.
Wait.
Did I do it?
Actually, hold on. Oh no, I don't. Oh, top left corner. Yeah, top left corner. I'm sorry. I'm like doing 9 things at once. I'm only one man, okay?
Chilling by the fountain.
Chilling in the fountain.
I gotta like zoom up because I'm also like I'm like trying to put it on stream too.
Yeah, I got you.
There we go. So you guys are up there. This is the flame gate. As you walk up, you see this gate made out of a very strong, what looks to be oak. It comes up and it's a very design that shoots out, and it comes in, and in the center of it is one of those orbs of fire, and you see from each side on the fields coming up to the gate, to the pathways, the same statues you've seen in the ceremony and such like that. Aster, you're walking further ahead as a giant spider. I don't know. I want to see if I have a giant spider token for you.
It's okay.
Please.
Just put me there. Like
Okay.
This.
Yeah,
This is me.
you're walking up to this gate. Can you both give me perception?
I don't have a smile on my face though. Perception. Hold on.
How-
I have to relearn how to use roll 20. Give me a
How would you have a smile on your face even if you weren't a spider? Or since
second.
you're a spider?
You can see it in my like 8,000 eyes. Did I do it?
Great question.
Yeah, it rolled.
There we go. Well, you guys both pass. You look at the gate and you see that it's closed. Currently it's
Oh.
closed and
Well.
it's being manned. And a bunch of people are freaking out because there's a giant fucking spider walking towards the gate right now.
I climb over it.
Okay. Yeah. Aster just keeps going and starts climbing the gate and goes up the gate and goes over it.
I just kind of like stand at the gate, just sort of watch. You're just like, okay. Meanwhile, I'll just be like, can you open the gate, please? I need to leave. We're
Okay,
going to the
fine.
mountain.
No.
Wait, but I am going to the mountain, but apparently we're not supposed to be going to the mountain, but I'm going anyway.
Yeah.
Why-
Aster's over the gate and then the guard's just like, no. What? I'm
Why?
not. You're over the gate. You're gone.
Yeah, they're talking to
Okay.
me.
You are a
Oh, I
spider,
got it.
and if
Okay.
you, I don't know if
Okay.
can you talk
I
in
didn't know.
spider
I didn't
form?
know. I got confused. I didn't know if the guard stopped me. Okay,
Oh, no.
I'm done. All right.
No
All
one's
right.
going the fuck near you because you're
Alright.
you turned
Okay.
into a. You're like,
Oh god.
Just okay.
God.
I'm just gonna shout. I'll be like, let me through the fucking gate, and do an intimidate.
okay.
try to be intimidating.
Let me get my dice out. Let's give him that dice.
Okay. I got a 21.
He's like, even if I could open the gate, I can't do it. I'm the only one
Why?
on duty right now.
What do you mean you can't?
Look around you, and like as you look around you, you see like pillars of smoke, and like people are on like this gate's on shutdown, and you're nobody.
Like, how's it? Just looking at it, how does the gate look like it's open? Is it like a chain thing? Is it like a pulley, or what the hell? How do you open the gate?
It looks like there's like a mechanism that makes the gate open, such as this, like in the middle. You've seen the gates; they're usually open like this, but now it's shut.
Is it a solid gate? Like, can you see through it, or is it like a
Oh
solid
no, it's
plane?
like solid, like wood.
Can I see past the gate in any way?
No.
Damn.
All right. Aster Clout, like she just comes on back and notices that there's
Gross.
a gate here, and the person that wanted to come with her isn't following behind. Can I just light the gate on fire
Really?
You can
Oh,
attempt to.
using my my druid craft?
You can attempt to.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Can't you do
Alright.
that in beast form?
I don't know if
I don't
spiders
think
have
you-
the ability to.
I don't think you
create
can use your
fire.
cantrips or spells, unfortunately.
Okay,
Well, can I come out of beast form and then try to light it on fire?
Depends on where you're at in beast form. Because you went over the gate and you were walking, and then you decided to come back and go back over the gate.
Yeah, because I overheard him saying like "let me through," and I was just gonna keep on walking, but then
Right.
you know.
Well,
Is there-
give
is there a
me a
gate?
perception after you're over the gate, because you were through the gate. I don't know if you would have heard him.
If I was just going so fast and I just kept on walking.
Yeah,
spider
like
was
you didn't hear anything. Like you're past the gate and you were like walking.
all right, I have to
Okay.
burn a spell for this. Is there a gatehouse? Like, can I get in there and see through to the other side of the gate?
Like to the other side of the gate? No, not this time. You're standing in front of a guard, and he's like, "All right, go back."
Like, give me a window that I can look through. Did you see that? You saw that spider, right? I need to. I need to
Yeah,
take a look
and
at
that
spider.
was really weird, and I'm just having a rough day. Like my village is on fire, and you're coming and yelling at me about opening the gate. Give me a history check.
Bo? This is gonna be terrible. History, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
12?
Okay.
I would say you recognize this guy around the bars. His name is Caspian.
Caspian?
Yeah.
I don't. Look, Caspian. I get it. Like, I live here too. The whole place is on. Like, everything's on fire. Everything's fucked. We need to get to Mount Etna, or else this is gonna get a whole lot worse for everyone. You don't need to open the gate for me. Just give me a window and I can get myself through.
I mean, wait. Why do you have to get to Mount Etna? I don't understand. How do you even know who I am? I know you're Graland. You sing at the Fire Tavern's bar name that I can't remember off the top of my head now.
Anvil.
The Tempered Anvil. Oh yeah, you sing at the Tempered Anvil sometimes, but I can't. I don't know. I don't know.
I spend most of my nights there. I've heard you spoken to. I know your name, and you obviously know me. I'm not asking you to open the gate because you said you can't. I respect that. You're doing your job. Give me a window, and I'll be out of your hair. Like an arrow slit, anything that gives me line of sight.
I don't know what's going on. I don't like. You guys could be behind us. I don't know. Just get back. He starts pointing the spear at you.
If we were behind this, I would have killed you already.
Did you get back?
That giant spider would have killed you.
Can you roll persuasion?
Yeah.
I could have killed you.
Let's see.
It's 21.
I didn't though.
Okay. He's like, I all right. Yeah, you do have a point. All right. If you go a little down the path, all right, down the right side of the wall, you'll see like an arrow slit right there. Just
Okay.
take a look.
I go in there.
Okay.
Can I see past the gate?
You can see outside the wall. It's like an arrow slit, like that, like guards, would have like in castles or anything like that. It's like similar to the wall, like the wall indents a little bit, and that's where the arrow slit is.
Yep. I cast Misty Step.
Okay. Oh, you're all misty. Silvery mist and teleport up to 30 feet in unoccupied space that you can see. Okay, so you teleport outside the gate.
I go, thanks, asshole, and
You were such a nice person.
I don't have time for a shit, man.
Okay, well,
He's got a spider to catch.
Yeah.
which this spider is just been booking it. I don't know, how fast is the spider per round?
I don't think it moves any faster than she can.
Yeah, I mean, Drew's already
they get
moved pretty fast.
You get the movement of whatever the animal gets.
Yeah.
I think it's 40. If you're a giant wolf spider, it's 40 feet and 40 feet speed for climbing too.
All right.
Yeah, you're an amazing little monster.
That son of a bitch made me burn all my goddamn spell slots. How many do I get per? I get like 2 casts of not cantrips per day.
Yeah.
The spider's.
Yep. Okay, that was one of the 2 spells that I can cast today.
I just want to, yeah, it's 40 and 40. Okay.
Balls.
Well, you guys start walking down the path, and I say, for how long you were talking for, Renee's probably got, or Aster's got, probably about 200 feet on you for how fast she's moving. She's moving away. Are you, Aster, are you moving at double your pace, or are you just moving your normal 40?
Well, Aster would like to stop to let him catch up.
Okay.
Is she still a spider?
Yeah.
I stop 100 feet away. I'm like,
Alright.
I'm good over here. I'm good. This is fine.
Do you have a problem with spiders, man?
Other than I'm terrified of them? No.
Question:
You
Can you
understand?
talk in wild shape? No. So
So-
basically, yeah, this thing's like,
I'm like, oh, okay.
and it's like doing a little dance too to kind of communicate to you, and you're
Never
like,
got-
so
It's that
and
spider thing that like throws its front legs up.
yeah, it's
But,
doing
like,
a little wolf dance.
I just mimic it. I'm like,
All right, then. All 17,000 of my eyes roll.
you have 8. You have 8 eyes.
17,000 of my eyes, they all roll, and I go back to being an elf.
Okay.
But I'm probably naked. Sorry.
No, you're not naked.
What? That's not fun. All right, fine.
Do you want to be naked? Is that your thing? Like,
Is it like every time you transform?
because your armor and all your stuff like melded with you. So
Yeah, I think she gets to choose what happens
Okay.
when, like, I think that's.
if
how
you
the
want to
woods work
choose,
in-
I'm down for whatever you want to do. So if you want to like be naked,
I'll just put me back in my armor. Fine.
okay. So
I'm back in elf shape. I say, I said, what problem do you have with spiders?
It's just a thing, all right? I just don't like spiders. They scare me.
Aren't you a half-elf?
What does that have to do with not liking spiders?
Aren't you just around nature pretty frequently? We live in the fucking woods.
No,
There's
I
spiders
live there.
everywhere.
I gesture back to
You
like,
know that you've
I've
probably
lived
eaten
there
like
for
20
5
spiders your entire life.
That's a myth.
You don't know that. Are you coming with me?
Yes, it's just stop turning into a spider.
Why didn't the rest come?
I don't really like. I know why.
You don't know them?
No, I don't know any of you. Did you? I just met all of you tonight. Yesterday. What day is it? Where are we? What day? What time is it?
It is time to go. Let's keep on walking, I guess.
Actually, that was a legitimate question, just sort of tabletop. How much time?
What time? So, when the ceremony started, it was about becoming evening time. It's been about an hour and a half. So I'm gonna say it's about 10:30 at night.
Okay. Okay. Well, I can see in the dark, and oh wait, so can Renee, or so can Aster. Well, if the rest I'm gonna look back at the gate. Are the rest following us in any capacity?
Where are we anyway?
Well, that's a great question. I'm gonna let this fold out though.
Okay.
But
All right. Well, let's go. Let's keep walking, and eventually, when we find a good place to camp, we can set up a camp. And because I'm a bit hungry after being a spider.
Fighting, and also fighting whatever the fuck those things were back in town.
Yeah, I don't know what those were.
I don't know either. That was gross. They were eating people. Who does that, man?
All right, so we're just gonna keep on walking. Then.
yeah, they keep on walking, and then we are gonna go back to exactly trying to figure that out. Where did that one go? I love arranging all my panels where I can't remember where they're at. There we go. You guys were over on this lovely one. You still have Elder Theo in front of you and the others. You have Elder Meldrak is there, Elder Theo, and Elder Miko are all there currently. They're talking to you. So there we go. All right.
Is Elder Kiln there? Did you say?
Elder Kiln is not there.
Kiln's not there?
No.
I want to walk up to I'm going to walk up to the closest elder and kind of tap him on the shoulder. Where's Kiln?
He might be doing relief efforts somewhere else. I don't know exactly. I was helping the injured or the sick or doing death rites. You see Elder Theo kind of put his cane down and he's like, there. Now, what exactly happened here? Can you guys tell me?
Well, those things came and we killed them.
We were basically attacked by fire.
Fire, you say? What do you mean?
The Fire Nation attacked. I'm sorry, the Hellfire Nation. My bad.
The person said something about hellfire.
Hellfire?
Strange woman in a cloak, and she burst into a fire demon of sorts, and she said something about hellfire, and she said that we were gonna die, all of us.
She burst into hellfire and said you were going to die.
I will not die. I am too strong.
Well, we all die.
Lolala no die.
I'm sorry to tell you, but
Where's Kiln?
the kiln's off, as they said before, probably helping with the putting fires out somewhere or keeping people in order.
Where?
It's hard to say. I was looking for you.
Well, you found us. What now?
I would say we're gonna bring you back to the Elder's house. He may be there.
Where did Aster and the singing man go?
Yeah, where are the others?
They should be only getting to the gate now. They should be back any minute.
Can we see the gate from where we are in the courtyard?
No.
Okay.
Like,
Little one,
if
let's look for others.
this conversation is probably going over the fact when Renee's probably going over, Aster's going over the wall, and Graland is arguing with the guard. Let's go to the elder's house, and we'll have Miko go get them and bring them over there.
They think we're still at the gate.
Losers.
Well, Lolala really wants to go to that mountain.
Where is Mount Etna? Point me the way, Elder.
Well, Italy.
I mean, Mount Etna's by Flamecrest.
Where's Flamecrest?
If you must want to go, then let's go that way. Well, I'll bring you to the gate and get it open for all of you.
Okay.
Okay.
I can open gate.
You need more than just you.
I just start
Well,
walking on.
Lolala is going to that mountain. And
Me too.
Lolala is just going to start walking that direction, and she's going to pull out her flute and start playing a little song as she does so.
Yeah, I walk behind Lolala as she's playing the flute, and I'm just kind of like doing a little jig, an awkward jig.
This is a weird scenario because like there's like death and like destruction, like people are like, it's kind of a morbid scene, and then you have like a little Lalafell like.
Also,
and then like,
oh no. Also, she's like 2 feet tall, and he's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, no, it's even more comically.
Yeah, like 7.5 feet tall. Yeah.
Christ.
Huge thing.
So he, you guys get to the gate. It's a good walk. You know, it's about like 10-15 minute walk. As you get to the gate, you see Elder Theo, and he looks at you, and he goes, "Well, there was something I wanted to give you, and I wasn't gonna have you guys leave, but with the circumstances going on, you might be our only hope. Here, take this mask. I had a vision that it must be to you.
To me, or to who?
To you chosen.
Why?
I don't know. I don't understand it, but please take it."
I take the mask. I look at it. What's the mask look like? What's it made out of?
It is like a very wooden mask that's stained. You see that like paint has gone down it. As far as you can, and like there's like paint and like tears, or not tears, but you know like the crow, like they had the lines and like that. They're kind of wavy like that. So what this item has is that you see Elios on the top of where the forehead is. And basically you see like a river running down, and then you see like over here Flamecrest, and then like an X like right here between the river and Flamecrest.
What is this X?
I don't know. We've never investigated ourselves, and anyone who did investigate, they said they didn't find anything.
Then why is this mask important?
I don't know. But you need it.
Where did it come from?
Ages
I hand
past.
it to Lolala.
Headed from elder to elder.
Put it on, Lolala. Does it do anything?
I like she's the
Lolala's
guinea
not
pig.
putting on any strange masks. You put it on.
I grab it and hold up to my face. Does anything happen?
Not that you can tell at this moment.
Huh. So you give us a map then?
Could be a map, yes.
When did you get this mask? Where did it come from?
After I became elder. It was handed to me from the elder previous.
Oh. Well. Thank you. And I just turn and walk away. Are we at the gate? Did the gate
Yeah, you
open
guys,
for us,
you're, like as you guys are talking about this, you hear boom, and you see the gate and like open up and slowly let you out.
Lolala nods and follows outside the gate.
Okay. You guys can give me a survival check.
Survival? Okay.
Is that including me and Aster?
No.
Okay.
No, we're chilling.
You guys are way ahead of them. Avlox, you totally see a man's like fresh footprints in the ground.
Footprints, you said?
Yeah, footprints. And some other kind of something you don't know.
See, eight foot tracks.
Honestly, I wouldn't make anything of footprints. I would just look at them and then not even pay attention to them.
Well, you know, like someone's like been by here. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really pay any attention to it.
Okay. Well, you guys start marching down the way then. Are you still Are you still singing on the flute?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I just after the elders stopped talking to me, I just picked my flute back up because we're going to the mountain and that's where Lolala wants to go.
Mm-hmm. Luckily for you, that the moon is almost full. It is still waxing, but you have moonlight kind of guiding your way, but it's still difficult to see. Neither of you have dark vision, so
It's dark.
yeah, it's pretty dark for you. You can see the scenery lit up a little bit, but anything in the distance you really can't make out. But you know,
grab a torch and light it with my tinderbox out of my pack.
All right,
and just keep walking.
Okay. So you guys keep walking your way, and that's where you'll see a. We'll flip back to Renee and Graland, or Aster and Graland. What are you guys doing? You guys still walking along the way? You set up camp or anything?
I mean, how
Yeah,
far?
I think we're probably gonna set up camp once since
Okay.
it was 10:30, so around like 11 o'clock we'll set up camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we walked
So-
like a half an hour just to get out of the city and then
Okay.
set up camp.
Let's do. I'm gonna put you guys on. I'm sorry if my mic starts cracking.
You're fine.
And camp to Aster basically means she just climbs a tree and lays in a branch somewhere.
Well, you were in the desert. There is no tree.
Oh damn it. Well then,
All right.
dig a hole.
So
Sleep in my hole.
okay.
So you guys can put your tokens on there, and where you guys set up a campfire. I could move a campfire on for you, and you guys can tell me where you want to place it, or.
Just I'll go there.
Okay.
Do we need to do like a nature check or a survival check to like get a campfire? Like, what do we need to do? Like, what are you going to let us do automatically? What do we actually need to roll for setting up camp?
Give me survival checks. You guys set up a fire. I'm just how well the fire is set up.
Okay. Survival?
Yeah. You guys actually do a fantastic job. Especially for Graland being a city boy, you're like, like I've done some traveling in my day, like setting
He
up
was a Boy
things.
Scout.
Yeah, making things
Yeah.
look pretty. He's like holding up his fingers like this every so often.
It's been a long time since I had to make a campfire, but I remember how to do it.
Yeah, and you guys kind of like rummage and get stuff like supplies like tinder. You find like some old dead trees that were existing a long time ago. Good dried out firewood. Not much around, but you guys found it. As for anything else, yeah, you got a good situation. You find that like nice little cozy, like kind of you're by some rocks, so you're kind of like down, and so you have like places to lean and all that kind of stuff. So that is the campfire. And about after about 30 minutes of waiting around and talking amongst yourselves, are you guys on the path or off the path? That's a great question.
Probably just off of it.
Okay, just off
Yeah,
of it.
Probably just off the side of it.
It's kind of a shitty thing to camp directly on like a path that other people might use.
Okay. Lolala and Avlox, you guys definitely see this light in the distance when you're walking up.
You think that's them?
Maybe. They couldn't have gotten too far.
Why
Let's
did
go
they just
investigate.
leave? Okay. And I just keep following. We approach the
Lolala-
campfire.
Is going to put away her flute though. She's not going to be playing that as they approach the campfire.
Okay. Were you playing
Just
it the
in
whole
case.
time?
Most of the way, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I would have snuffed out the torch too when she put the instrument away.
Okay. Graland and Aster, give me a perception roll real quick.
Do we need to be a fourth? Like, are we gonna do
Sure.
passive perceptions or are these active perceptions?
Just active perception.
Okay.
You think for Graland, Aster, you were too busy looking at whatever is going around, like making your bed.
I'm just talking to a stray right now, just catching up with today's events and asking her what she thought of everything.
So there, yeah, you were talking to your cat, and Graland is not talking to anyone, but he's like looking at the fire, and you see, like, you think for a split second you saw something in the distance, but it's not there, like a torchlight or something. And as well as Avlox and Lolala, you can start walking in and put your tokens on there.
What direction do we approach from?
You can do it from the bottom of the map, the southern part of the map.
Okay.
Oh, also, look, when I leveled up, I swapped out one of my features.
Okay.
Because I looked it up and I can do it when I level up, just so that's.
I thought we figured out it last time, didn't we?
It's one of my invocations.
Okay.
I swapped because I can mimic that with a spell, so I'm just gonna swap it out for something that I can't use.
Okay.
The spell.
And is Lolala on there? She's not on there yet. Yeah, but you guys are walking up right now to this campfire, and you obviously see Aster and Graland.
I'm setting up a tent and quietly wondering to myself why Aster is sleeping in a hole in the ground.
I'm not sleeping. I'm just laying in it.
Well, you look like you're planning on sleeping in a hole.
I do plan on sleeping in the hole.
Okay. I'm gonna start setting up the tent.
Why does he hate sleeping in a hole?
I don't know. He doesn't realize the sand is so much cooler, but let him do what he wants to do.
You know I can hear you, right?
What?
Well, he could hear me.
You know I can hear you.
He
I
can
can't hear the cat. I can hear her talking to the cat though.
You can hear me talking to my cat?
Yeah, you're talking out loud.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, I know I'm talking. I have to talk out loud. I don't have mind powers.
I'm just wondering who you're talking to.
Stray, this guy thinks we have mind powers. What an idiot.
I was liking him, but he just seems dumber and dumber as he talks.
I know. I don't understand.
Actually,
we don't have mind powers.
Yeah.
Logan, do me a favor. Just look at my features. Can I actually use the first thing under there? It says under the mind thing.
Let me take a look.
You have mind powers? What was your name? Graland?
Yeah, I say to her telepathically, yeah, I actually do have mind powers.
Yeah.
Because I can do that.
Aster just shuts up.
So you're starting to hear Graland's voice in your head.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't ever do that again.
I'm like, all right.
And I tuck further into my hole and just hang out.
I come up and sit next to the fire. Why did you guys leave? Without us?
Why didn't you
explained
leave?
this like a million times.
We waited, and then you were gone.
Look, all I know is that every second that I'm not doing something that goes toward the mountain, my head feels like it's in a crack in half. So I have to keep moving toward the mountain, and I don't really have time to wait.
Why are we not moving now then?
Because
we gotta eat.
Yeah.
Lolala's just gonna walk up and like plop herself on the ground, just a little bit away from the fire, and she's just gonna start going to sleep.
Lolala tired.
Lolala not hungry?
Lolala has to sleep. Lolala killed 3 ghouls today.
That's true. She did more than all of us.
She did.
Yeah.
She did.
You guys have like spells expended and all that kind of stuff, and as well as Avlox, you notice that like when you that ability went off earlier, it kind of like sucked it out of you. Like you didn't feel any like negative effects, but it does like make you tired. Like you're able to tough through that one, but like if you had to keep doing it, you don't know how long you could have kept going.
Okay.
Can I roll? Is that mask like on your person or is it like in your bag?
It's probably just like it would be in my pack right now, yeah.
Okay.
But I would honestly I'd have it out when I sat down. I would have taken it out and started looking at it in the firelight.
Okay.
What's that?
Mask? Elder gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
It's a map.
Of
There's
what?
an X. I don't know. X right there. I hold it up. You see?
Can I see it?
Yeah, I hand it to him. Where is that? Do you know?
You see the mask I explained earlier, with the map and all that.
Does it give? Can I make anything of it? Is it magic?
Yeah, can we all just roll like nature or something?
If you
or,
guys
like...
have, you guys can make Arcana rolls on it because you two have somewhat magic abilities.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do my best. I just look at him like looks magical or something.
It is indeed magical.
It just mask though. What's magic about it?
I don't know.
What did you guys get for Arcana?
Ooh.
It's weird because I have a laptop in front of me too, so I keep like moving my mouse to like try to move, and it's not moving, and I think it's broken. But it's like I got something else going on. So with a 12, you know it is a map of a long forgotten treasure, but there's something else about it, and you can't tell.
Is that what the X signifies?
Yeah.
All right.
You know, it's called in like your lore and what you know about it. It's called Sojourner's Mask of the Inquisitor.
This is a treasure map.
Really?
So
Elder
Journey's
said-
mask.
Lolala hears
And
treasure and sits right back up.
I tap on the X and like this is a map, and whatever this X is, that's something. That's got to be something. I mean, you wouldn't have a map drawn on a mask unless it was pointing to something that was of value, or something like that's important. Where's the X on the map?
So as I explained before, like in the center of the forehead is Elios,
Okay.
and then the river. You see the river carved in, come down, and then
Okay.
you see Flamecrest like over here, and then you see it like come in a little bit, and there's an X like right there, like right outside, like right by the river, but in between Flamecrest and the river.
Since Aster is from that area, right? Could I roll nature if I would know anything about that area?
Handouts.
You can give me a nature roll. Okay, so a 15. You know that like, cause like up to the river was just kind of like you didn't go really past that point because like it was further out and it was kind of a desert area and it wasn't really your terrain. You were more about the forest and all that kind of stuff. But you are familiar with the river at hand, and yeah, it's called the Cambria River, and it's kind of a rapids area.
Okay, so Aster, presumably we're just passing the mask around all of us and taking a look at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when Aster holds it, she does recognize the Cambria River, and she says, "Well, I recognize this river. It's kind of where I grew up, but I don't understand why any of you care about whatever dumb treasure is written on a stupid wooden mask when there's real lives at stake here, but whatever." And she tosses it to whoever is sitting next to her, which I assume is Lolala. I think. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I was laying down, but as soon as I heard
you popped back
treasure, I
up.
just sat right
Yeah.
back up.
And I look at Avlox. I'm like, where did you get this?
Elder gave it to me.
This has to be related to the attack somehow. Why else would he just give you a magic mask?
He's
asked.
the greedy old man and probably wants you guys to find the treasure so he can kill you and take it for himself.
I don't know if that's true, but he gave it to me to look.
Lolala
Yeah.
say he can try.
Everyone's greedy in this world. I wouldn't trust him.
That is true. We should investigate. He did say, though, that nothing's been found when people went to look. Are any of you good at finding things?
Good at finding liars.
Are you though? I mean, she has a point. If there's lives at risk, we can't be fucking around looking for treasure.
But why would the elder give it to us then?
I have no idea. I wasn't there. I just know that you have it. But if he didn't say anything about about what it could possibly be, then we don't have not a lot of options. All we know for now, from what we've seen in visions, that's a weird sounding dog.
It's a weird sounding bird.
Yeah. What was that? Oh, it's coyotes. We have to go to the mountain first. We have to. We saw, like, I don't know if you guys saw anything, but I saw fire pouring out of that mountain and wiping everything out.
Well, let's go to the mountain. We go to the X later then.
Was this river near the mountain though? Was that what we were saying earlier?
Yeah, like it's. Yeah. You can
So, like, on the map, like, I'll bring up the map real quick.
Yeah.
If you guys look at that map, you'll see that river that's going south.
Yeah.
That's the Cambria River.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the picture you see. So like even like with the forks and all that, like between Flamecrest and the river, there's an X marked down there.
Okay. And then Mount Etna is way off, is to the right of Flamecrest.
Mm-hmm.
It's the big fuck off mountain.
Yeah, the big
Like,
fuck off mountain.
That's a big ass mountain. It's a volcano, of course. It's big.
Is
Yeah,
it so
this
big that
is
we
not
can,
the
like,
map
see it
without
from here?
topography. Let me see.
Can we see it from where we're at during the daytime? If it's like that intimidating of a mountain, or
You can see it during a clear day. If it's cloudy and the clouds are low, no. But
okay.
if it's a clear sunny day, which generally it is over in this area, yeah, you can see it in the distance.
How about this? How far have we gotten from Elios?
Say
we're like a half day's walk.
half day's walk. You're about. I wish I could mark it on the map, but
Can't you draw?
I can't draw on that map specifically. Maybe I can bring up that map as a huger picture. Maybe I cannot.
If there's anything to be learned that we don't know about the area around Flamecrest, why don't we just go to Flamecrest first? We'll ask around if there's any information about where the area where that X is. If we can't turn anything up, then we just continue on to Mount Etna. Either way, we need to go to Flamecrest, and if anybody was willing to listen to us, we've got to warn them. If something's going to happen with that mountain, Flamecrest is going to get hit first.
I would say where that second bend is, like in what looks like to be kind of like desert brush area. You see what I'm talking about? I'm kind of rubbing it on the.
I'm still seeing the campsite.
Oh, you're still seeing the campsite? On stream. If you see the stream where the mouse is, that's kind of where you guys are at. That's where you guys got to.
As long as we're heading south, then I'm happy.
All right, so it's settled. We'll go to Flamecrest and we'll decide from there.
Sounds good to me.
Either way, we have to stop in the city to resupply and rest. Or just outside a city.
Lolala just gives a thumbs up
coyotes.
and lays back down to go to sleep.
I think that would probably just be.
I think it sounds like it's bedtime.
Mhm.
yeah, I'm eating out a huge leg of mutton that I pulled out of my bag. I got like a huge sack that's like just full of like just different parts of like different meats. And I'm just roasting one over the fire and eating it, and I'm just I pass out like with the huge like leg of mutton in my hand.
Jesus.
You're like
snoring.
I move away from the campfire bit, and I just go sort of lay up against some rocks, and I lay down and look up at the stars.
Aster curls up with their dead cat and goes to sleep.
Yeah, Lolala's comfortable under the stars. She's fine.
The stars they're quiet for you, Graland.
In that case, I go back to sleep.
And then Aster, you're Stray is just like good night.
Good night, Astray.
And
Hope we don't die tomorrow.
And you guys, you all go to sleep.
We sleeping.
You sleeping? Okay. Let me see. Oops. Let's someone give me a D20 roll.
Just one of us or all of us?
One of us. You guys elect someone to give me a D20 roll.
I just rolled.
Okay, 15. Okay, nothing happens.
Thank God.
There, I drew a
Man.
tent for myself.
The face one,
That's pretty good.
you knew your character should have stayed awake, but you know she wouldn't.
All right. So you guys, night successful. You guys sleep. Aster, you actually just like meditate for like 4 hours, and then you're just like up. I don't know what
Wait.
you. Then you're just like kind of doing nature shit. That's what I like to think is going on. But you can do whatever you want in that because you have 4 hours where everyone is passed out.
Yeah, just probably just meditate and like regain my spells and all that stuff.
Okay, so you start doing like druidic like nature praying and all that kind of stuff. That takes about an hour.
Just nature things.
Yeah, just nature things. You're rubbing like the sand on your face and you're like, ah.
Yeah, like, just rubbing sand on my face, doing some like weird yoga, where I'm like,
Pray-
I am the cactus.
Praising the sun.
I would like
I am
probably
the
slowly
sun.
wake up at that point, and I'm just kind of like, I look over and she's doing all these weird things. I just keep eating the mutton. That's
Yeah.
probably just full of sand from the
The
night
mutton's
before.
almost gone. Actually, through your sleep, you're like,
Oh really?
like eating the mutton.
It's like when you fall asleep and you drop your cell phone on your face. It's like him who was dropping the leg of mutton. Just in his sleep, he was
Yeah.
like,
And you got like
Lolala's
little
just
mutton.
like passed out, like basically like a dead person kind of passed out.
So like, are you like on your back and like sprawled
Yeah,
out?
she just like sprawled out, just
Snoring?
like a starfish. Probably, yeah, she's totally just snoring.
she's a fucking smidgen.
All right, yeah. Daytime comes up. It's about 6 a.m. That's about or 6:30. And you guys,
Get her health back, yeah?
Moving
Yeah,
praise the sun.
you get your health back. Whatever you gotta do to get your spells back, and all that kind of stuff. So that is what is up.
I think next time we sleep, we should have someone keep watch.
Agreed.
I will
guess.
next time.
You guys can't hear when people are around you.
No. I can barely hear when I'm awake,
Sucks to
let
be
alone
you.
asleep. Can you?
Of course I can.
Oh,
You live in the woods your entire life. You kind of learn how to sleep in imminent danger.
I mean, being an elf helps too.
Yeah, whatever. She continues doing some weird yoga and humming and dancing, and also she's bare ass naked.
Oh,
She sleeps naked.
I-
Just make-
it's one of those things like where I'm waking up and I'm just like not really paying attention, like I'm looking right at her, like kind of silhouetted by the sun, so I can't see, and then my eyes kind of readjust. And it's like, oh, okay. And I make myself some food, and I turn away from the naked druid.
naked elf.
You are also a druid, are you not?
Don't worry, it's not sexy at all. It's actually really grotesque to watch. Just based on like the movements, it's a very awkward dance.
You're not good at dancing. Is that what you're telling me?
Noted.
Yeah.
You're like
No.
ha ha ha.
When would Aster ever have danced in her entire life?
It's like
It's like bad
Chicken
interpretive
friends.
dancing going on right now.
Yeah, but she's not. It's not dancing. It's praying.
Oh god.
So like she like from time to time you're speaking druidic, so like just randomly like you'll like respond to them, but then you're just like ooh la de bali la la, and then like just keep going like into druidic language, however you want.
And there's like farting that happens every now and again. It just lays out, and it just passes as if it's as if you guys aren't even there. She
I
just
just pack-
forgets you
yeah.
exist.
I just pack my shit and this is a lot. This is a lot having met this person like 12 hours previous. I'm like, cool. Pack up my
Lolala
shit and I
just doesn't care.
I immediately just turn and just head toward the road.
yeah. I
Well,
walk.
well,
yeah.
I've had quite enough of this for one day. I'll be moving along now, everybody.
Is your head still hurting? Is that why you left so quickly?
Logan.
Your head is not hurting.
It ain't hurting now, so I'm just gonna keep going this way.
Can you guys give me perception checks?
Sure.
Also, Lolala, when she woke up, was just sitting there reading her uncle's book, eating bread, ignoring pretty much everything.
Got all these double rolls.
Aster, Aster's been.
I'm deep in the praying.
She's been praying for 4 hours, like doing God knows what. She could have eaten like some weird mushroom cactus and could be hallucinating. You don't know.
Oh yeah.
But she is in her own
Fucking
world right now. She is just like
peyote.
really into it. But Avlox and Graland, you think you hear like a low booming in the distance?
From
You
where?
hear that? In
Yeah.
the south, maybe?
I'm looking right at it, wherever it is.
Towards Flamecrest, where you guys are coming
southeast?
from. Mm-hmm.
You hear that?
Yeah. We look there. What do we see? We look
Yeah,
in
and
that
he's-
direction.
Nothing. You see nothing in the distance so far.
Just like a low rumble.
Yeah, a low rumble, and it's like if you heard like an explosion that goes off in the distance, you don't actually see anything, but you like that shock wave, right?
Is that what it is, or is it like a rumble of like a huge creature, or is it like an explosion? Like, can we determine? Or
It sounds like it sounds like what you determine is an explosion.
Okay. Well,
Double time.
let's go. And
Okay.
I, start jogging or sprinting off.
These two just pick up and start jogging.
Yeah. After I'm probably ran like 30 feet, I just kind of turn back to the others near the fire. Let's go.
All right, well, Lolala just
I
she
keep going.
takes her uncle's book, pushes it back in her pack, and runs off with it while still eating bread. Lolala fell feet.
Aster mid pray is just like, I'm not done. And she just continues praying.
Like, oh no, what a shame. Later.
Okay. Well, Aster spends like maybe like 1 more minute. She kind of quickly hurries up.
You can like
And
turn
just
into a horse
kinda
and catch
does
up
this
with
thing.
us.
Horses don't
Yeah, but-
exist.
What?
Anyways,
You can turn into a giant.
stop
chicken
metagaming,
bird.
man.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, Aster takes her sweet time packing up her things and getting dressed, and rushes off after them, I guess.
I would probably stop when we got to the point where the camp would have been just out of sight, and I would have just been standing there, kind of like fidgeting impatiently.
Yeah,
waiting.
the scene you see is like people are like walking up and like Graland and Lolala with you, and then like a couple minutes later you see Aster come up and she's like trying to put on her armor and like her cat's like over her shoulder and she's like trying to jump. It's like a kid getting ready for high school but like can't.
Yeah,
it's
my
like-
pants are on backwards, and yeah.
Yeah, she looks like
But are
crisscross.
they on backwards on purpose?
No.
Oh,
So not like the 90s.
No, she's just still definitely on mushrooms.
Do
So she's
I
just-
notice that her pants are on completely backwards? Like, is that something we can tell?
Give me an investigation check. Who has the mask?
I'll even set my armor class to 13 since my pants are on backwards.
I think Lolala was holding it last, but
I
she
think so.
probably would have given it back to Avlox since he was holding it in his pack.
Okay. Avalox, that too is a 3. You notice like while you're holding the mask, like something like comes through you and it's just like you're able to like perceive things a lot better than you normally would, but like it's still not good enough. But you notice like it's like it makes your vision, and like when you're like looking and investigating things, it's just like things click in your head, but like
When
it's
I'm
just
holding
missing
it, or
when you're
or
holding
when
it.
I like hold it up to my face? Just when I hold it at all?
When you're holding it, yeah.
Huh. Here, hold this, Graland, and look in where the sound came from. You might see something.
okay. I'm gonna misinterpret that and just put the mask on and look at the sun.
Mm-mm.
Wait,
Nothing.
did you say look where the sound came
With
up?
the sound, yeah.
Give me
Nothing,
with the sound. Yeah, give me a roll. Give me a perception. Yeah, you're looking at the sun.
You're looking at
Like, well,
Why-
my eyes hurt now.
Why are you looking at the sun? I said look at the sound.
Oh,
Why are you guys looking at the sound, and why the hell did we just rush over here? What the fuck is going on?
Oh, we should keep going. And I keep running.
What
There
is
was-
happening?
There was an explosion in the direction of Flamecrest.
What? No, there wasn't.
Yes, there was. You were too busy farting and doing
Lolala
yoga.
didn't see an explosion.
Excuse me, that is the ancient prayer of the druid.
Okay, well, while you were doing the ancient prayer of the druid, you were obviously
No,
very,
you said
very
it wrong.
focused.
No. It's the ancient prayer of the druid.
What did I say?
You said it all wrong. Anyway, what?
There was a sound. There was a terrible sound from the direction of Flamecrest. We're heading that direction. That's why we left so quickly.
Why are you guys using this mask? She continues jogging after Avlox.
So do I have the mask now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
pack it and look.
Lolala's, just running as well.
Okay. You guys keep running along down the path. It's about, I want to say it's about like 3 hours down, and you guys give me
I don't know if we
perception
could run-
checks.
I don't know if we could run for 3 hours.
Jog.
You guys can
march.
give me Constitution saving throws if you don't think your character can do it.
All right.
You guys can jog, march, whatever. What do you got? You're fine, Taylor. Graland is fine. He's handling it very well.
I'm good at yogging. It's a soft J.
Yogging.
It's wild.
So are we actually rolling Constitution, or are we there?
No, you guys don't need to. You guys are fine. Like when you guys are like getting tired, you guys kind of like take it slow. I would say roll survival checks because you are entering a hot ass desert and making sure you guys who has water on them.
I do.
I
It's part of
do.
the explorer's pack.
Okay.
Yeah, I have mine as well.
I would assume Aster does.
You know what Sherlock Holmes says about assuming?
I mean,
Don't.
Oh,
Oh, that's something.
No,
like
he
a
just says
clever whip or
don't ever
something.
assume. That's what he says. Spoonie, you see Lolala. She is just running along, and she's just like really sweating right now, and just tries to keep catching up. But like she ends up like getting like super dizzy, and
She's not used to this heat.
No.
Lolala does not live in heat.
No, she's not looked like she's doing very well at all.
is it? Wait, it's like dehydrated. She doesn't have any water.
Give me a medicine check.
Oh God.
Yeah, Lolala's gonna just sit down because she's dizzy.
Yeah, you try. You like her cheeks are flushed, and
Alright,
like
so
she's
I'll
like
give her-
she's like sweating, but it looks like it's drying up, so she's not even sweating
Okay.
anymore.
I'll
give
roll
her-
perception to see if I even noticed that she stopped.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like it's very obvious that she has stopped.
Okay.
She's like
Alright.
she's
I
not.
slow
She's
down.
just you just notice she's like been like having at it, and like you guys have been drinking water, but you perceive that like you remember she hasn't really been drinking water as far as you've noticed.
Okay. I'll give her whatever's left of mine. I don't know how much you're gonna let us have of like a given water skin.
I think it's
Uh,
5 pounds worth of water.
I look at Avlox
Or-
and I just tell him to, dude, just pick her up. Just pick her up.
I do have water in my pack though.
You do.
Okay.
I do.
She weighs like 2 pounds.
She
just put her in
failed her
pocket.
survival, so she forgot to drink water when she's just been running trying to keep up.
Like,
Excited, she's still excited
well, I mean,
about
her
treasure.
legs are so tiny. She has to run way harder to keep up with you guys.
That's a good point.
That's very true.
So she didn't even think about grabbing the water in her pack. She was too busy trying to
Alright.
keep up and like slowly falling behind and then catching back up and then falling behind and catching back up.
Avlox, you got this?
I can carry you. I look down. Is that okay?
Don't drop me though.
Okay.
Please,
But,
for the love of God, drink some water.
Yeah, Graland, you know she needs to drink water. And
Drink water.
She needs to like get in shade somewhere.
We need to give her shade as well.
Yeah, she needs to get out of the sun. She's
okay, we gotta
she's having heat exhaustion.
Oh, goody.
Okay, well, Lolala is gonna dig through her pack for her own water.
You get your water. You can drink it.
Yay.
Okay.
We're gonna be really pissed if it turns out that explosion was just nothing.
How could an
Oh.
explosion be nothing?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I still don't believe that you guys heard what you.
There was a big explosion. This way. And I point off.
All right.
You heard it, Graland, too, right?
I heard it. But we need to find shade before our little one it turns into beef jerky. So let's go find some.
Yeah, I look around. Are there trees in the distance, or is it just literally just desert in every direction?
Give me a perception.
Okay. seeks.
20.
Wait,
Crit. I crit.
So, Aster, you see, like, this desert, like, it's not purely just sand, but like, from the location you're at, like, there'd be boulders and stuff like, and you see them in the distance where they're like, and the sun's casting a certain way, and Graland, you see that directly, like, you see what Aster sees, but you see that, like, that's probably the best space to go, and you can take, like, 30 minutes to get, like, her cooled down and be good to go.
All right. I suggest we do that, because we need her to do all of the damage for us, and if she's heat exhausted, she's not going to be doing anything.
All right.
She can't swing that halberd if she can't, carry herself.
Are you a doctor?
Can cure wounds cure heat exhaustion?
No.
No.
You need, I believe it's gonna be like lesser restoration, but I would have to look at that. But I believe none of you have that ability. But yeah, you guys approach this rock. The shade is coming down. You get in it. It's like 20 degrees cooler in here. After like 5 minutes of being in here, Lolala, you feel better and like drinking and sipping water, and calming down and cooling down. You're starting to kind of sweat again, and you're getting your cheeks are not as flushed, and you're kind of enjoying the shade. You guys are enjoying the shade too, because the sun was beating down on you. But you guys were just hydrated and able to handle it a little bit better. At this point in time, give me perception rolls, all of you.
Pretty good all around.
So, you guys all hear what sounds to be running, high running. Give me nature rolls, all of you.
High running? What's that?
Like high, like it sounds fast, like like
okay.
really fast, like it's
Nature, you
sprinting.
said?
Yeah.
Nature?
Lolala, you recognize that sound as,
God damn it.
and Aster recognize that sound as workbirds running really fast, and you guys hear a slow rumble in the distance. And you guys look out, and when you see is that you see these workbirds running, and they look like they're running for dear life, and you see the riders on top of them, and what the sight you see.
It's not a stampede.
No, it's not a stampede.
Okay, so they're not wild workbirds.
No, what you see here is where did I put it? Oh, is it up here? Okay, there. I didn't move it down because I'm smart. You see, this is what they look like. Normally, a workbird generally is going to look like this guy when he's not an Aster. This is what you normally see them as. You see them in the forest, they run around. Sometimes you see ones that have been different colors. Not too often, but mostly the yellow variety.
Workbirds. Got it.
But you see the ones with the saddles and riders on them, and it looks like they're riding really fucking fast. And then what you guys see from behind. And can you guys hear the music all right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's super quiet for me.
I don't hear anything, actually.
Yeah, I had to turn it up a little for me.
There you go. That sounds better.
Sounds dramatic.
You see what looks like to be a huge wall of fire chasing these things and slowly gaining on them and approaching your location. And it's starting, the rumble's getting louder and louder, and it's billowing towards you. Can someone give me a I want to say investigation. Give me an investigation roll, everyone.
Wait, I'm sorry if you already said this. Which way are these riders coming from?
Flamecrest.
And there's a big wall of fire coming from Flamecrest?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
No.
What are we rolling? Perception?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Who has the mask?
I do.
You do, and you've had it for about an hour. Add 1 to that.
So it gives me a 17?
Yeah. You feel like this draw from the mask, and it feels like you're like able to analyze things a lot better for some odd reason. And everyone but Avlox, you notice that like they're not gonna make it. Wherever they're doing that thing is catching up, and you don't know how far that's gonna go. Like you don't know if you need to start running. But right now, you see it's slowly approaching, closer and closer. You see one dude, he's in front of the group. His workbook's trying to run, and the fire just keeps billowing out and billowing out. And right when it's getting, it's about 100 yards away, and right when that happens, we'll go to our break, our first break of the day, and go get a drink and a bathroom break and.
Oh God. There's an explosion moving towards you. Let's go on break.
Yeah.
This huge wall of fire.
Thank you.
You're all dead.
Thank you, Brad
I'm
Bodo.
so confused by the wall of fire. How's it?
You look into the sky, and there's a gigantic meteor headed toward you. It is 5 feet away currently. Let's see what happens after the break.
I'll give you moments to think about it.
That wall of fire.
All right.
That wall of fire.
That wall of fire.
We'll be back in 5 minutes. I love you guys, and see you very soon. Welcome back, everyone. Hi. We're in a lovely time here with a giant wall of fire that people are confused about and want to ask me about.
Yeah, what exactly do we see off in the distance? Like
what you're seeing, right now, what you're seeing is it's from how wide it is. It you can't perceive that. It goes off.
It's like to the horizon.
So-
It's so really, it's that.
Yeah. So
is it?
So we don't we can't see anything beyond the wall of fire. We just see the wall of
you
fire.
see, it's like right now. It looks like a tidal wave of fire is like approaching, like this, and it, like you see, like there's about like 3 to 4 riders. They're all coming through, and you see like one of the riders like gets engulfed into it and disappears. Nothing comes out.
Okay, is the wall of fire like heading towards us?
Yeah.
Okay, so we all need to get the fuck up.
Yeah, I
And
see
run.
this and run the opposite direction as fast as I possibly
Yeah,
can.
I see that, and is that
Yeah.
what I think it is? That a wave of fire?
That's fire. That's fire.
That's-
We're running, and we're running.
Fire.
And we all run.
And you guys
we're just
continue
running,
to run.
I guess.
So, but what you're seeing, can you guys give me perceptions to be looking behind you if you want to, if you choose to?
Sure.
I think Lolala's just gonna look forward at what
Okay.
we're running towards instead of the fire.
Okay. Basically, what you guys see, which is Aster and Graland, you see the wave engulfing people, and slowly one by one, and you see that first one all the way coming out, and you just see it crash down, knock the one man off, and crashes forward, and then you just see it shoot up and stop.
Like frozen.
Yeah.
Okay, I immediately stop and run back toward. Is the rider outside the fire? Like, is it is it like liquid
When-
fire then frozen place?
Aster
No,
just
it's
stops
still
and is staring.
it's still a
Right.
fire. I'll show you. Graland
Do
Do I
runs
notice
up.
that they stop?
Yeah, I'm picturing this.
Are we still just running?
Yeah, like do we notice that they stop running?
Give me perceptions. Tell me if you get over 5, because you totally notice.
14.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
guys
12.
notice. You guys notice that they stop running, and Graland starts making his way back. And Graland, as you approach, this is what you see.
Oh Jesus! What the fuck is this?
This is what happened.
Ah.
The wave came up and splashed down, and when it came back up, you notice that like that guy, the one that was in front, he did not make it. He is
he
charred.
dead or
he's dead.
okay?
He's a charred body. He's like he looks like Uncle Ben and Uncle Owen and from New Hope, where they're all
Oh,
like
Jesus.
charred
Oh,
corpses.
man.
Yeah, he's like burning. Even if you could save him, I mean, like that you wouldn't want to live in that existence. Oddly enough, even Graland,
Like
when
he's-
you're this close to the fire, like
Oh.
you don't feel heat emanating from the fire.
Oh.
It's bright. It's like bright as fire, but
This doesn't have any heat.
no, there's no heat.
All right. Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You've
Can I-
never
can-
seen anything as powerful. Oh, what do you want to do, Aster?
Oh, sorry. I also wanted to roll an arcana
Okay,
check.
go ahead.
Sorry.
You guys are all approaching up. Aster, you were
I'm
like,
just like, what?
you were very confused. You're like, what kind of trickery is this?
So is this like, just so I can picture what this looks like from the dark part that's sort of more toward the top of the map? Is that like just like like a sheet of lava?
Also, Spoonie, you just on the newspaper thing, real quick, you can just drag your character over. Where it says Lolala, just drag her over to the map, and she'll appear on there. There you go.
Yay.
Okay. What was your question, Graylin?
So with the fire that you've got here, like, I'll just draw a shape. Like this sort of lava part up here. Is that like a flat sheet, or is it all? Is it just like? Can I not see past this line here?
You like give me a perception.
Okay, sure.
Basically, no, you can't see past the fire. You see nothing. You're just like you see this giant wall of fire, and you find it very odd that it's not emanating heat. You think it's magical in some sort.
Is it moving? Like, is it moving like fire, or is it just frozen?
No,
Like,
it's moving like fire. Like it's like billowing fire that's like
Can I-
continuously burning.
Aster shouts, Graland, I wouldn't. Because I'm like way back. I'm nowhere near the wall. I'm like, I just stopped and dead in my tracks when I noticed that he ran back. And I'm just
stopped.
I wouldn't.
I'm gonna take my quarterstaff and like poke it into the what look like flames that aren't putting out any heat.
I turn to Aster. He shouldn't do that.
Okay,
No,
as
you
you
shouldn't
poke
do that.
in the quarterstaff, you just see the end of it ignite into flames.
Okay, pull that back,
It's like still on fire as you pull it back.
and I shove it into the sand.
Yeah, it's like if you kept a stick in the campfire, you know, like when you like pull it out after a while and it's like on fire, and even when you like shake it, it's like still on fire and it makes it worse.
Like when things are on fire.
Yeah, like when things are on fire. But it's like like if you've been camping and done that, you know what I'm talking about. You're like yeah,
the whole. It's not just like it's on fire. Like the whole thing has become like an ember.
yeah, pretty much. And then when you
I
put
just-
it out, it's just like a charred end of your quarterstaff now.
Cool. Well, now I can draw with my quarterstaff. Excellent.
We should go the other way.
I don't know what this is, and I would love to keep running.
Well, we can't go to Flamecrest now, can we?
Is it
Uh,
anything even left?
We
I
did,
just-
I don't know.
Then I guess we
It's
go
this
west.
way. It's through the fire. We have. Yeah, we
Can I
can't.
make a history check?
What are you making a history check for?
Dragons.
You can give me a history check.
I see fire. That's what Lolala would think of first, is dragons.
Your knowledge of dragons is, you know, they have a breath weapon, but this is on a scale that you've never seen before.
Okay.
This is like an endless wall of fire from where you guys can see.
And it's
I'm
not.
sorry.
It's not illusory.
What did you ask?
No, it's just from what you guys
Yeah.
can tell. I mean, like from like when you like you're facing south, when you look east or you look west, you know, it's basically like you cannot see the end of the wall. Like it goes
Okay.
off into the distance.
Well, I mean, Lolala is just staring at the firewall in awe, kind of wondering what could have done something like that, like if it could have been a dragon or something else.
So it's running east to west. Our only way we could continue running is if we just go back north from where we came from, or can we go west, like into like the wooded, like out of the desert, like back towards the
Let's look
river
at
of like the Cambria River.
You guys can go whatever direction. You guys discuss among yourself what you want to do. You can.
Well, I'm just wondering if the wall is like that. Is it like curving around?
Yeah.
No,
Like, I'm
it's
trying to
it's
figure
like
out-
it's like
how are we?
it's like if you look directly down a wall, it's like straight down as far as you can tell.
Can you
Alright.
wait?
So
can you
yeah,
pull the
like what
map onto
directions are
the
open
thing?
for us to go? Still?
I can
Here.
this map.
How tall is the
Can
wall
you-
as well?
Can you pull it into the things we can draw on it?
Yeah, hold on. I'll try. I'll attempt to do this. Please
If
give
you
me
can pull it.
give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'll do it on here. I gotta make a new map, so. Oh, actually, no, I have one right here. Haha, I'm kidding. I can make a drawable map for you guys. Apparently, I was smart and thought about this ahead of time. Give me a second to give me a second to move over.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Really
doing
huge
this. I'm
farm
doing
area.
this on my laptop, so it's like more tricky. I don't have a mouse, so I'm using a little finger pad.
Oh, kind of trackpad. You
Yeah.
are. You are.
Guess you're not
saint.
using one of those weird little like.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
we were headed down this way toward Flamecrest,
I'll show you where you guys are at on the map too.
and like this wall of fire, as far as we can tell, is like cut across like that.
Yeah, like you guys were. You guys are about right here, and as far as you know, this wall showed up right there.
and it's just like in all directions, just like.
As far as you can tell, that's like you don't know how far it goes. It could go that far. It could. The half of the world may be on fire for all you know. You don't know.
I'm just standing there with my hands on my head, just kind of like in awe, and I'm just looking from side to side. And you said it literally goes until you can't see to the horizon, basically, right? In either direction.
Mm-hmm.
How high is this wall of fire? Like, can I see over it at all? Like,
no.
what can we ascertain?
No, it goes up like about 50 feet.
Okay.
Yes, so we're like completely blocked off from Flame Crest now.
Yeah.
Are we blocked off from where the X was on the mask?
You don't know.
I think the X. I thought the X was like down here.
Yeah.
I'll look at the mask.
The mask, like you notice, like the X like comes out like to over here.
Okay, so that's obviously in fire zone.
Yeah, that's behind a wall of fire.
I turn to Aster. You can turn into a bird, right? Can you fly?
Yes, I can.
Can you turn into a bird?
I don't. Avlox is just at because
I
Avlox.
think
I
you
remember
can.
a bird being
Avlox
on
has no idea.
that list that you guys gave me. I remember
That
there was
is.
a
I don't know
bird
if you
on
have a
there.
fly speed. That's what
I don't know.
How high can I jump as a dragoon?
I don't think 50 feet high.
That's a pretty impressive vertical leap.
Yeah.
How far could I throw?
Because I don't think the homebrew actually said how high up I'd jump, unless I missed it.
Check.
I'm looking up druid stuff right now. Hold on.
Yeah, level 8, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find it.
What wild shape can do? You do not have a flying speed, so no flying.
Not
So
for
no
long.
flying and no swimming.
You're like a land-bound bird.
So yeah,
A warbird.
no, I can't. I wouldn't be able to fly up high enough. That the wall is way too big. Where was the other place that elder told us that we needed to go?
To
There
the
was
forest?
Into the forest?
I'm not sure if that was. Hold on, let me just.
Mount.
Which forest?
Let me get rid of all the stuff that I drew.
Okay.
Who said it was the something? Was it this forest? Why is that
Antril?
green?
Yes. Aster's asking.
It was your vision, right?
No, one of the elders said that we needed to go like earlier on. Like one of the elders had mentioned to go to a forest, but Etna felt we headed to Etna,
Well,
to the mountain. But there was another here. There's a forest.
I don't think any of the elders said that.
They did. All right. Anyways.
I thought you had a vision because you were.
No. She had a vision of the mountain.
No.
That's what you told me. That's why she had like that is what McClokin said.
No, you had a vision of like the animals in Antril Forest on fire, and then
That's no. You said that there was at Mount Etna.
okay, I'm trying to figure it out. Okay.
But I could have just remembered wrong. Anyways. All right, then never mind.
Lolala's gonna take out some water from her pack and just like squirt it at the wall of fire.
Sizzles.
Why is everything she does adorable?
You just see it like sizzle and like steam, but even the steam gets evaporated.
Okay,
the
so it
fuck
just
do we
completely
do?
evaporates, like does nothing.
Mm-hmm.
why is there no heat?
I had no idea. I've
Was
never
there
seen
no
anything
heat
like
coming
this
from the
before.
firewall?
No, none. It sets things on fire, and I like pulled the end of my quarterstaff out and kind of like waved the charred end of it.
Is this the hellfire?
I wouldn't know.
I wasn't actually thinking that it was literally hellfire. I thought it was just like a
Huh.
euphemism.
Because the fire that the whatever it was back in town was storing on us definitely gave off heat, but this doesn't.
Why did it stop just before it got to us?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I
This
say
is
we just head west.
To the river?
Yeah, let's just head west. We can walk along those weird wall and keep our eye on it, but
If this is fire, the river's. Well, we'll know if it's real fire, because if that's real fire, then that's going to dry up the river heading from the south.
so let's just walk along the wall and head west.
That
Yeah,
works for me.
Lolala nods in agreement.
Yeah, and we head off west.
Okay. You guys start making your way west. It's about 9:30 a.m. in the morning right now. So you guys can make your distance. You can Aster, give me a survival check. You know that you probably got about 12 hours to travel until you get to the river. So you
12
guys,
hours.
yeah, about that, because it was like,
it's a long walk.
it's not that long.
Yeah.
Never mind, I fucked it up. So it's about 4 hours if I'm doing the math right. I fucked up.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours. Because it was about, you guys walked about half an hour and got to that point, and then about 3 hours and got to the firewall. And then it's probably about 4 hours, 3.5 to 4 hours traveling through the day. So by the time you get to the river, it will be...
like, how many miles is it? Just a spitball.
I'm thinking about if you walked for probably about...
Walk for 4 hours
yeah.
at 20. That's about 3 or what is it? It's 20 minutes to walk a mile. So that means we can get 3 miles in an hour. So that'll be 12 miles.
Yeah. So yeah, it's about 12 miles then.
Okay, cool.
All right.
If you hustle, it'll be about 3.5. So
As we're walking and kind of just moving along, do I see anything else, like any wildlife at all, or any travelers or people, or is it just us in this wall?
the way you guys are going off the path.
Yeah.
You see like normal wildlife and stuff like that. As far as anything, but that's about it. Nothing that really sticks out all too much.
And as we're moving as well, is it pretty much flat, or like is there any variance in like the I don't know, are there hills? Like I'm just trying to ascertain like if I can
So
get any
like
more information about this firewall at any point. Like does it dip way down and the fire kind of still holds still, or like
Or does it like
follow-
stay the same line?
Yeah.
okay, so basically what you guys
Right.
notice is that like when you guys are walking along the wall, there's like parts where like, you know, like a boulder will be like on the ground, and what will happen is that like the firewall will just like lick over it. You can't tell if it's like melted through it to the other side or if it's going over it. For as far as you can like perceive, it looks like it's going over it, but it's unless you're
it
on the
just-
other side.
It follows the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I stop quickly and kind of look to the north a little bit. Does there seem to be any high points where we could kind of see over top of this thing? Like any trees, or like is there anything? Because I mean, if we're walking to the west, there were some trees along the way. Like, is there anything that we could?
I'm gonna leave this to percentage.
All right.
Let's see what
And also,
happens.
as we're walking, I'm trying to pay attention to whether or not this wall is linear or if it's like a ring that's expanded to a very big size. Like if it came from, I'm assuming it came from Flamecrest, so it would be like a ring that's expanding, so it would have a curvature to it, or if it's literally a straight line, like a wall of fire.
That's what I was asking initially, and I thought we determined that it was a straight line.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys have been following a straight line so far.
Jesus. Okay.
It's about hour and a half, 2 hours into your travel, and you eventually find like a tree that's like high enough, and it's like a dead, rotted tree. So it would not be able to support your weight, Avlox.
Kind of.
I just look at Aster.
All right.
Like, look at her. Look at the tree.
Aster climbs a tree.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. As soon as you like go up to get on the tree and go to the first branch, it just snaps, and you're back on the ground.
Well, I got about 3 feet up, and I can tell you it's a big wall of fire, guys. We should just keep going.
Lolala can make an attempt. I mean,
Okay.
she weighs like 30 pounds. Are there any more branches she could get a hold of down
yeah.
there, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I make an athletics check?
Like even like the little nubbins, like you can grab the little nubs a little bit
Okay.
easier.
Okay, well, Lolala's gonna try to climb up the tree to see if she can see anything.
Okay. Give me athletics as well. Yeah. Yeah, you climb up the tree. You seem to have a little bit of easier time. Even though the weight's like the tree's dead. You're able to like get on your and you're like kind of balancing your weight out. And as soon as you get up, you see. Give me a perception as soon as you're all the way up. What you see beyond the wall is just that you see like the ground is like molten, and like you know how like when you see lava and the ground is like cool on top, but there's like cracks and you can see like the iridescent of the lava coming up through. It's all the way down. It's like flattening everything out, and it's like.
So, like, is there any vegetation or anything? Like,
Nope.
is there stuff that's like charred or?
No, as far as you can tell, like
It's
it's just like it looks burnt up. Whatever was there, or whatever was used to be there, even if it was a boulder, it looks like everything's flattened out.
Can I see flame crest or anything like that from the tree?
No,
It's just black.
it's that kind of like black, like iridescent, like cracks of lava in the ground.
So it's a wall of fire. Okay.
Mhm.
So everything past the wall has been just scorched.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, I guess Lolala's gonna go ahead and climb down the tree and explain that that's what she saw.
Great. Great. Just great.
So what do we do?
We keep heading fucking west.
Does it seem like it's just going forever? Like, how far can we actually see to the west? If I look.
When we were looking at it before, it went to the horizon. Like it went as far as we could see, and I assume that hasn't changed.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like you guys are still following along, and it's still just like deadpanned further and further west. And I say, let me draw on the map real quick. As you guys, you traveled about an hour and a half, 2 hours, so you guys are about, not drawing on the map, about right here currently, and you know that it just has gone out that far.
I'm just gonna draw it. So it's still just wall of fire, just.
Yep.
All right.
I guess I couldn't see the river from up there either, could I?
No, not from up there.
Okay.
I mean, we should keep heading toward the river and see what we see there. Because again, if this is actually affecting everything, the river's either going to be gone, or if the river's still flowing, that's I don't even know what to make of that.
Yeah, well, we're obviously not heading to Flame Crest.
I'm not sure that Flame Crest
Well-
is even there anymore.
Lolala not sure if Flame Crest exists anymore.
No, it's probably all gone.
We should probably tell the elders.
Fuck the elders. Aster just keeps heading west. Keeps walking.
Let's see. Let's get a little more information. We can see how far this goes, and then once we hit the second road out of Mearsong, we can head back north if we haven't found the end of this wall yet.
Okay. So you guys keep traveling. It's about another hour and a half. Can you guys give me a quick perception rolls? Spoonie, did you roll a 16? I can't
Yes.
tell. Okay.
Yeah, the first one was from on the tree.
Okay, yeah. So Aster and Lolala, you guys hear like nothing you've heard before. It's a weird sounding. But if you're trying to make something out, it sounds like it's a intelligible conversation.
Oh, so it sounds like a conversation.
It sounds like, and you just hear it going back and forth.
Do all
Lolala say they sound like creatures, but not Lalafell.
No, Avlox definitely
like
does not
what,
hear
what direction is it?
that. Further,
Can
keep
I-
going towards the river, towards west.
Is that a conversation? Is something talking?
It sounds like it's talking.
There's something.
Lolala say maybe they know about the firewall.
All right. Can I use? Oh god, this is not going to go well. So I know the direction. Can I use like stealth to sort of. Do I see them at all? Like, do I see what the?
No, you don't
creatures
see
look like?
anything yet. You
All
imagine.
right, so I guess we just walk towards it, and so I can try.
It
and
sounds
see
like whatever you're hearing is bouncing off walls.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Wait, did I hear
Bouncing off
this?
Walls.
No.
Okay.
Not
Well,
walls.
Lolala's going to go with Aster to see if she can figure out where they are.
Yeah.
Turn to Graland.
Can I
Where are they going?
I don't
you guys
know.
don't. There's something. There's a weird sound.
Mm,
And
no.
maybe they know about this disgusting wall that's
Oh.
destroying the world.
I don't believe that you heard that because I didn't hear it.
Well,
I
we've already
told you
gone
he
through
was a
that.
dog.
down that
Lolala
road
know what
today.
she heard.
Okay.
Yeah, the little
Graland
tiny
maybe
one
needs
heard
better ears.
That's true.
What did you hear?
it. It sounds like some sort of conversation. It sounded like a monkey kinda. Do monkeys exist in this world?
Monkeys do exist.
Like a Final
Okay.
Fantasy monkey?
A monkey.
You call them okos.
There you
An
go.
oko. Sounds like
Okay,
sounds
would,
like sound like an oko.
I guess
All right.
Lolala probably would have no idea what kind of creature they were. Like, what kind of do we know much about? I guess
This is kind of getting into
demonic
Aster's neck of the
creatures.
woods, so I feel like Aster would know what this is. So can I roll like nature to see if I recognize what it sounds like?
Give me a nature roll.
All right.
Lolala, what kind of roll are you looking for?
I'm not sure whether or not Lolala would know unless it had something to do with like draconic, because she wouldn't really know anything about like other creatures.
Wait,
You do understand what they're
I
saying.
don't know if I'd be able to.
Oh, there.
You've heard it, like, as soon as you heard it, you were just like, basically what you heard was like, no, they are coming. We'll wait and surprise them. That's what you heard, Lolala. You, Aster.
Oh, I understood
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's different dialect than you're used to, but you understand what they're saying, and it's in Draconic. And you're like, as far as like, because you study Draconic, and you're like, oh, but like everyone told you it was a made up language, but like as soon as they started talking, and you like heard it, and you remember your uncle like telling you stuff about it, it was just like, yeah, it clicked. You were just like,
Whoa.
oh.
Lolala gets really excited.
Lolala know exactly what they say. They wait for us in ambush.
They're going to be ambushed.
Yeah.
Ooh. I grab my axe.
Yeah, Aster, you don't recognize the sound at all of
Okay.
the
Well, I said that very loudly.
Yeah.
lettuce.
She just alerted them to the fact that we're alerted to their position.
Yes, that is exactly what she does.
All right, I try to. Oh. Is that draconic for roll initiative?
Not yet.
No,
Okay.
that's
This is
Did we all hear that time?
no. You hear and then you hear like a little skittering away.
I
So-
sprint off in that direction. If I
Same.
So
can.
they're running from us?
You don't know if they're running towards you or away from you.
Okay.
You hear skittering.
All right. Well, Lolala is going to get her halberd out and get ready.
Yep, I pull out
Yeah.
the quarterstaff and
yeah. I pull out my quarterstaff as well.
Okay. What you see is you guys run up like over the little bend, and you see what looks to be. Actually, hold on. I'm messing this up because I'm trying to move the mouse on my computer and not the laptop.
it's not an extended monitor.
I know, right? You guys see a creature that looks like that.
It's kobold.
Kobolds.
Little teeny kobold.
It's a good target.
Happy to see you. So you see like
Yeah,
two
this
of them.
kobold.
Rocks in my
Rip.
face.
Yeah, you see like this kobold, like run up, and you see the one they was talking to running up. Like, so you guys come up over this bend, and it's coming down, and then
How big is it?
it's like I don't know. It's like a little like mound hill. Like
No. How big are kobolds?
kobolds are about they're not big. They are
like
small
my size,
humanoids.
right?
Yeah, they're probably about your height, maybe a little bit bigger. You're about 2 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
these
2
guys
feet, 8
these guys
inches
are
or
about
so.
like 3 feet tall.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
slightly
Little
taller
baby
than
guys.
Lolala.
Alright, they're little babies.
So yeah, they're little babies and they're running around and they're like, ah! Ah!
Well, Lolala's gonna call in and try to talk to them and ask,
What do you want?
they're aware of us
Oh.
anyway.
Do they
Right.
know what an ambush is?
They stop
That's
and
what
they're like,
Aster asks.
It's well.
You see-
we
you
can
see-
communicate with them.
you see the other one as they're like scurrying up the mountain, and he's like, "This isn't wait, what? Don't you know?" And then they just like kind of go over the hill, and they're still talking in Draconic.
Okay.
I guess we're all just
So wait.
chasing after these dumb kobolds.
Go, tiny
Why-
translator, go.
We,
Yeah.
should
Yeah,
we
I'm
keep
just-
chasing them? We could just keep going.
No, let's keep chasing these stupid
No,
things.
Lolala's going
Oh.
to keep chasing them. They speak
Well,
Draconic.
We're going
They
the
might
same
know
way
what's
anyway.
going on.
Oh, you can understand them?
I can understand them. That's Draconic, the ancient language of the dragons.
Yeah, basically when she yelled back
The
at them,
dragon.
she's like, "I understand you." Basically, she was like, "Uza nizala," but in her Lolala voice, you know, like
That's terrifying.
yeah. They're speaking Draconic in a higher dialect, so because that's how their voice set is. But let me see. You guys are chasing after him. Back on that bio. I gotta move it
As
over
we were
here.
running, I would have wanted to throw it up. How far would they be from us, actually, while we're running?
I'm gonna. They'd be like 50 feet away. Especially you have to like go down and back up. A little like it's kind of like a little between two hills.
Okay.
And-
Well, if they're, I'm gonna throw a hand axe at one of them as I'm running.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I went to the wrong map. Because I'm a dum-dum. That's why.
I think I gotta roll with disadvantage because it's a six. I think it's 2060 is what the range is.
2060? Okay.
Yeah.
If we can,
Boy.
if we can see
11.
him that way. If they're like at them or near them.
Oh, I'm trying to like hit one right in the center of the back.
Okay,
Oh,
give me a
I killed
roll.
last.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
did
definitely
11.
hit it. Can you roll damage?
With an 11 because I would have disadvantage.
Oh, no,
being-
no, shit. No, you didn't hit. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
As you throw this hand axe, you just see it like spin through the air, and it looks like you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get it, but like at the last second, like the kobold just like gets out of the way, or this lizard creature you've never seen before gets out of the way, and you see the hand axe like kind of go over and fall past your sight.
Okay, and as I'd
Would-
be running, I'd try and pick that up on the way.
Would Lolala actually know what these creatures are called?
No.
Okay.
Like, you guys have never seen anything other than, you know, like wild creatures or anything like that.
Those little piece of shits are probably responsible for this damn wall.
Well, Lolala's just gonna keep yelling at them in Draconic. Wait, come back!
As we attack them?
Yeah, at this point, Aster is literally chasing after them because she's going to smack them in the head with her quarterstaff. She doesn't want to listen to them. She's chasing after them to hurt them.
All right, you
'Cause
guys.
She doesn't know what the hell it is, and for all she knows, they made this damn wall.
So you guys all start burrowing down this mountain, yelling at Draconic, trying to be persuasive to them, throwing hand axes at them, or trying to interrogate them, probably with violence, I imagine.
That's Avlox's form of diplomacy.
Yeah, I don't really know any other way, to be honest.
Diplomacy! Oh!
I'm not being diplomatic at all.
Yeah, you guys come up over this bend, and that's where we'll take our second break.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Just in time, 'cause I really gotta use the restroom.
Yeah, I called it. Let me see here. You guys, we'll take like 5 minutes, guys. Go use the bathroom, get something to drink,
Yeah,
have a
take a
lovely
quick
time, and then we'll see the shit show that's gonna be all over their faces.
Stop,
So,
they speak Draconic!
Description.
Lolala is so happy right now. All right.
She's like
I
thrilled.
feel like she's about to be very unhappy because I think she's going to try to talk to them. Meanwhile, Avlox and Aster
They're
are just
gonna
going to
turn
start
around and then Aster's gonna
murdering.
come out there and just bam.
Well, yeah. Well, we were told ambush. They were trying to ambush us. That's it. Like they're getting it.
All right.
All right.
All right. We will be right back. See you guys very soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Totally fine.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Chosen Episode 2. You guys, lo and behold, I looked at Moonbuzz, by the way. Come back to this scene. If you guys want to put yourselves down here, in what order you guys would be in, who ran in first and who would be in back. But you guys can see, they have these lovable little, what you're guessing is about 16 from what you can see.
I'm hanging
Kobolds of those reptilian creatures.
I mean, Lolala is still yelling after them. Wait, come back!
Try and talk to them.
I
Don't get too
promise
close.
we won't hurt you. I just want to talk.
You see,
I'm definitely gonna hurt you.
And Lolala actually puts away her two-handed halberd. like, straps it
so
back to her
give me a persuasion,
Okay.
Lolala.
Oh
You
my
guys,
God.
she is
You need-
yelling in like her draconic. So however that sounds, Lolala, I'll let you pick that
Oh
up.
god, that roll. Yes.
It's probably like kind of a high pitch. I mean, she would say it in her high pitched voice, so it'd be something like,
It's adorable and so weird.
So, what you see then is that you see like a couple of them go, and like they're kind of like listening to each other, like, maybe we should hear it out. Then you hear a voice in back, you idiots! No, go for him! And then they just kind of like snap out of it, and then they start running forward. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Can I see the one that shouted from the back?
Give me perception.
Okay.
Sick.
yeah, which one? Like, how many of the kobolds were wanting to hear me out versus how many of them were wanting to
The
fight?
two
Can I tell?
in front, basically. Did you guys go through? I may have to type you guys in individually.
Oh shit! Hold on. I rolled
Here,
21.
hold on.
I forgot to. Wait. We talked about this last time. If we don't.
I gotta clear the list real quick. Okay. Because
Mine worked though, right?
Yours worked. I didn't
Yep.
do because I'm an idiot.
Yay, I did it right.
So
I
I'm gonna
apologize, stream, for eating.
unacceptable. Let me see what they got here.
It's so good though.
What are you eating?
I slow cooked
Yeah.
chicken yesterday, and I made
Oh boy.
this amazing quinoa. It's amazing. That's just so good.
Are we rerolling
I'm
initiative? What
super
happened?
hungry. I'm adding add turn. So with the kobolds, I'm gonna do them in groups because there's a lot of them, and I'm not rolling initiatives for everyone.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. I like to think they have a pack mentality. So, boom.
They're about to have a dead mentality.
Okay.
Oops. Getting this set up right now. Da-da. Why did that not go through? Enter. There we go. So do you guys want to click on your characters and roll it?
I think
I
Aster and
have-
Avlox already had.
Oh, let me. Okay, let
mine
me
should
get
be
guys.
there.
It was my bad. I didn't have it up, so I'll get you guys asked. Entered into here. Aster. Let me see.
Oh, I got a 12 on my perception. Was able to pick out which one shouted from the back.
No, they all look alike.
Okay, I'll just guess.
Find the kobold that looks the most sincere.
Okay,
boy.
they're all dressed the exact same. None of them's wearing like a spiky helmet or like carrying a staff or anything.
No, you can tell.
Okay.
Okay, so
Um,
like, they're all the same.
Oops, I shouldn't have added that one.
What are you trying to say?
Wow, that's pretty bold for you to say right there. They all look the same. Can you not tell the difference? Did I add that turn? I did add that turn. I am so smart. And I luckily turned off the numpad because I would have changed the scene. All right. Last group. What do you got for me? Oh, as well.
So many kobolds.
There is.
It's a lot of kobolds.
There's
That's a fucking lot of kobolds.
Yeah.
A lot of future dead bodies.
A lot of corpses to loot.
Yep.
Out of curiosity, can we actually see the ones that are on the upper right part of the map? How they're separate?
Nope, not
from the
yet.
Other. Okay.
That's up. So there's
Okay,
like
so
an
we can't
upper,
see it that
like,
far.
yeah. There's that part goes up. Even though like where Graland is, it's a little bit up. It's like a little like 5-foot platform, and he still can't see them. It's
Okay.
It's like you're walking into a canyon, you know, like a little path down the road, and there's 2 walls up on each side. It's that gray in color. And all that kind of stuff. And you see, I want to see arrange everyone in the right order they're supposed to be in. I wish Roll20 automatically did that, or I'm just dumb and I don't know how they do it.
Wait, did you not get my initiative, Logan?
I do not see it in there. What is it, 21?
Yeah.
Let me add Graland. I think you can right-click yourself and add a turn, but I'll get it in there.
I can?
I think so. You should be able to add turn when you right-click yourself.
Nope.
Okay. I tried.
That might be a DM thing.
That
I
might.
said if you hit the blue gear, you can sort them.
Oh, I can sort them? That'd be great. Thank you, Whack. Ascending. Nope, wrong way. Descending. All right, top of the order. 21. That'd be Graland.
Okay, so you can see this on the screen. So this one in the back, the farthest back, like
Yeah.
this looks like a kind of like a rock wall, like a slope here. Can I see
Yeah.
him from where I am?
100 feet away. Yeah, you can see him.
Okay. I point my finger at him, and a bolt of black energy shoots out of my fingertips toward him.
Okay. What do I have to roll against that?
Nothing. It's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll. Okay.
That range, though.
You hit.
Sick.
Okay.
14 damage. And it's force damage.
Yes.
So you see, like
I
this.
think.
It says
I
force. It says force on there for others.
Let's just say that it is. I'm just gonna double check that.
Okay. So basically, what happens is for this move, you shoot this black fire at him, and how do you want to kill him?
Oh, it just blows his head off.
Okay, you just see this fucking kobold's head just like as soon as he gets like filled up with it, and it like looks like it's like steaming out his eyes, and he's like and just dead.
And then, as a free action, I'm just gonna shout, "What was that?"
Next turn.
Can we call that an intimidate check?
Well, he's dead.
I meant on the rest of them.
Give me
Any
an.
chance?
You can only intimidate one person at a time. Not
Any
a
chance
not a group.
I have a chance to yell anything in response to that?
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm just gonna flat out yell in Draconic. I told you should have listened.
These guys are moving on up on you.
Oh wait, Hey, I killed that one that you just moved.
I gotta no. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm gonna say this one back here is dead.
Okay.
Sorry, I gotta mark these off when they die.
I popped his fucking dome, dude.
Here, back. Or actually, I'll put a giant X into him so I kind of remember it a
There
little
you
bit
go.
better.
There you go.
There we go. It's like I've never DM'd on Twitch before, so it's a very fun
it's a
time.
learning experience.
All right. Let's see. We got that group that came up. This group is not doing anything this turn. It is Aster's turn.
First of all, Aster looks at Graland and kind of makes a look at the big balls on Graland over here. and then runs. I guess this is me. So can I get close to these? The two dudes closest to me.
Are
I don't know how to draw things. Like
If you look on the left side, Renee, there's a ruler. It's under the magnifying glass. You click it.
yeah. So these dudes.
They are about 40 feet away, so they're about 10 feet further than what you can go.
All right. Well, I'll just move close to them, I guess.
You can move, I think, 30 feet and still take a full action.
Yeah. Do you have any spells that would hit them at all or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
I've just got. Well, actually, let's do. No. Nah, she's just pissed, wants to hit something. And they're tiny, and she doesn't care.
Okay. Then you see this group run up. This might be rough. All right. Does a 6 hit your AC?
My AC?
Yeah.
No.
9?
No.
8?
No.
Does a 15 hit your AC?
Yes.
Okay. So you see all these like kobolds like run around you, and they like have daggers out. Let me see it. Hold on. Oh, hold on. 19. Ooh, shit. Okay. So actually, like, what these guys are all like sitting next to each other, and basically what you see is that like they're like coming in for you, and you're like going to try to get out of the way, but like as soon as you like try to get out of the way, the other one like comes in and like stabs you with like a dagger, and you take that'd be 5, 3, and make sure I'm reading this right. 6. So 5, 8, about 14 damage from these 3 kobolds like running up and like shanking you.
Oh. All right. Aster's pissed now.
Yeah. And then it's the next turn up here. It is Avlox.
Okay, I am going to firstly go into berserk. So I'm just kind of slam the head of the axe into the ground and just scream out. And my eyes start going blue, and my veins are kind of like pulsating this light blue energy. And I'm going to sprint off in this direction, right here. And I'm going to swing at this one right here with my great axe.
Okay, give me a attack roll.
25.
You hit. Give me damage.
For 5
How
damage.
do you kill it?
Oh, I just raise this huge axe down from like, so when I hold this axe up, like the axe itself is probably about 6 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
So when the head of this axe is held up high, it's like, I don't know, 13, 14 feet up in the air. So I just swing this thing down as hard as I possibly can and just cleave this thing in half and bury the axe into the dirt with both sides of this kobold just kind of flying off to either side of this thing.
Okay. Yeah, you just like fucking cleave this thing in half, and it just dies, like not even realizing it was even struck. It was like instantaneously dead. Then we have this lovely group back here, trying to move on up.
Christ.
So that one that you just attacked, this guy is gonna get a red X. All right. Next group. Move these guys up. And they're all like running like simultaneously in their pack, like they're just like all up in your business, like. And you
Do
guys
I not get like any sort of attack of opportunity on like any of these things around me, like when they attacked me, because I just moved and then they moved on me and they attacked me, but I didn't
You-
get a chance to attack them back at
I
all.
think if they leave your range, you get an attack of opportunity. Not when they enter it.
Not when you
I
enter it.
think.
And then like even then like you can only do one attack opportunity per round.
Okay.
I think like other classes like straight up fighters, I think they get a thing where like they start doing like
There's-
they can get attacks of opportunity all day long.
Yeah, I mean that's if you take that path or anything like that.
Yeah.
So and then we have Lolala, is your turn.
I mean, are most of the kobolds, are all of them pretty much within hearing range by now?
Oh yeah, they're moving up and they all look like they're here to fight you.
They're trying to fight. Oh, and Logan, the spell that I cast is force damage.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Lolala is going to try to keep speaking Draconic at them. They are the first anything that she's run into that actually speaks Draconic at this point.
Give me an insight
was-
roll.
Insight roll?
Yeah. You're looking at these guys, they are not paying attention to what you're saying, even no matter what you yell in Draconic. And they are attacking Aster right now. They're all like, she's like getting out of the way, and like one's like stabbing her like in the like poking her in the back with a dagger, and another one's like coming up and they're like stabbing at her. They're not paying attention to what you're saying. They're
Okay.
coming. They're deadly. They're out to kill you.
At this point,
There's bloodlust. You can sense it.
Okay. Well, Lolala's pretty upset about the fact that the first creatures she met that speaks Draconic are a bunch of assholes. So, I think she's done talking. But she's gonna go ahead and pull her two-handed halberd back out, and she's gonna move forward and try to hit one of these guys that hit Aster.
Okay.
So let's see. Because that's what, about 30 feet? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's totally fine. Where can I stand? Because I do have the halberd, so I can stand a little bit further back and still hit them.
But about where you're putting the arrow right now.
Okay, yeah,
You
I'll
basically,
just-
if there's space away from you, you can attack them.
Okay, I'm just gonna move up next to Avlox then. If it will. Let
It's
me
made with a
go.
disadvantage if you're within.
Oh, you got to click the arrow because you're still on the
Oops,
ruler.
That's why. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna roll to attack him.
Okay.
She's just gonna come in with her two-handed halberd.
Uh, 12 does hit. Give me a damage.
Okay. Oh, she's just gonna stab right at his neck, hopefully.
Yeah. How do you want to kill it?
I'm gonna have the spear part of the halberd just go through his neck, and it just stabs up. And he kind of hangs on there for just a second before Lolala pulls it back out. His dead body drops to the floor.
Ooh.
All right. I'm gonna tell you guys now. If you guys roll damage and you guys get a 5 or more, just tell me how you kill it. That's essentially what it is. These guys are little glass cannons.
Okay.
So so you just see Lolala just jab it in the neck, and it fucking and just dies. And then you pull back your halberd, and it just slides off and starts bleeding out over there. And then you have Graland's turn.
Okay. So I picked up the spell, and I wasn't really sure about the component. Would you say that the ground that we're standing, this looks like kind of like rocky, like a quarry, or just like kind of like rough ground?
Yeah.
Would you say I could find, assuming I know what it is, a flake of like mica, like fool's gold?
Give me a nature roll.
Okay. God, with my character sheet. Nature?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Generally, you find fool's gold by like rivers and the mountainous areas. This is more of a desert area, so there's nothing about that around here.
Shit.
Did you not have the spell components?
It's a spell that I picked up when we leveled up.
Okay.
I mean, we could say that I bought like a handful of random shit. It's not like super expensive, like you said. It's kind of like a common thing you'd find.
Yeah, I mean, like that's my ruling with like more common spell materials is that you plan for what you're going to have, and you're like, okay, I'll need this, and I'll just take a bunch of this shit. And like
I was hoping for a little flavor, but like like flake of mica, if that's cool with you, I was going to use that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to move along the area here. What, 30 feet away? So like there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take out a flake of mica from my my pouch and cast Shatter.
Okay.
Literally glass.
Yeah.
They're
And I'm
literally
going to target this guy. And it's a 10-foot burst out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. I don't know how to measure a 10-foot sphere on
so basically, this is how you do it. You're doing it right there. So it's 10 feet, 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 10. So you can draw it on the map where you want.
Hold on. I'm trying it. I'm trying to. Wait, it says how to draw shape.
You were doing it on this one, right?
I got it.
Oh, shit. It was.
Just hold Alt for a circle or ellipse. Oh, got it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 10 feet.
Are you doing it on that one? Oh, that one. Okay. I believe so. Let's double check real quick to make sure it is a-okay. 10 feet.
Yeah, looks like 10 feet.
10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet. Yeah. So all the ones that are this one is
Actually, I think it might be a little bit off. It's like there.
Is there a way to like make the background
Or
darker?
whatever.
Because I feel like these things are really hard to see.
Yeah. I can try to see if there's different ones.
I mean, we could do it just by a cube rule. Like it says a sphere, but if we do it by a rectangle, that would be a 3x3 box, effectively.
Here, this is where you're trying to put them. Yeah, these guys kind of blend in because of the blue that they have. I'll just put these over them, and I'll deal with it.
Okay. Anyway, so
give me a DC roll. Or they have to make a DC what roll?
I believe so. Let me cast it. Just click it, right?
Yeah, it should be DC Dexterity. I know Shatter. I love Shatter.
Cast at what level? Level 2.
DC Constitution. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Luckily for you,
Yeah.
these guys fucking suck at
DC.
Constitution. Okay. The one you cast it on, he just seems super fine. It looks like he burst through it. You know what? Even if they made their save, DC like half of that is like 6. So
Yeah, they take half damage on their save.
that fucking is like you also tell me how you fucking do this. How this looks.
So we're on like, is this sand or is it like kind of like rocky? Is it
rocky? It's kind of in the mix between sand and rock, but mostly rock.
So when I cast Shatter, it just vibrates the ground underneath them.
Mm-hmm.
And when something that fine begins to vibrate, it's almost like quicksand. So they just fall into the sand, and then it stops, and they're trapped under the sand.
Oh, they're dead. Like that. Like so.
Like the sand starts to vibrate, and they just sink into it, and then it stops vibrating.
There's also a huge boom when you do that. So it's like boom, and like that's one thing Shatter does as well.
Oh yeah, anything inorganic just breaks.
Yeah. So you just made a 10-foot crater right there. It goes down. It goes down about 5 feet.
Nice.
And there's kobold pieces.
Yeah, it's like that scene in Akira, if you guys have seen that, where they're just have like dead guards all over the hallway, and that's what it looks like. Like blood is splattered all over the place.
Like shaved ice, but it's kobold instead.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing.
So all these guys are just deader than dead.
I believe the one just to the right of Aster should be dead as well from my halberd.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Ba-ba-ba, da-da-da. There's no way any of them could have lived. Even like that dude, he critted his save throw, but even
Yeah,
then,
if-
it's like 6 damage.
If it's 6 damage, then yeah, they dead.
They dead, fam.
I'm so glad I picked an AoE spell.
Yeah. So you see like the 3 behind here. These guys. Oh, I got on the right one. These guys over here. They're like, ah! And then we go into that guy's dead. Next turn. That group is dead. These guys up here. You just see the one. Actually, you don't know they're up there yet. So next turn.
Is it me?
That is you. It is Aster's
Hell
turn.
yeah. All right. I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drop that. I don't know how to mark things on this.
Here, let me drop mine.
I don't know how to like mark stuff.
If you're in the little cursor thing, if you click and hold, it'll ping it.
Like this.
Like that.
Okay, so I'm going to drop a sphere basically on this dude.
Mm-hmm.
How big is it?
Flaming Sphere is... I can just click on it and have you guys see it, right?
There we
So,
go.
it's a
5
5-foot
foot thing,
diameter sphere. And I guess it has to drop in a square, not an occupied square. So we'll drop it right here. And as a bonus action, it's just gonna ram into this dude and hit him with the sphere. So I have to roll for damage, right?
They have to make a dexterity saving throw. So let's see what they do. What? And it's half damage if they make it.
Yeah, half as much damage. The creature takes 2d fire 6 on a failed save or half on a successful one.
And so what's your spell DC? You should see it on the spell page. It should give you a general spell DC for your spells.
Spell save DC is 14.
14. Okay. So give me 2d6 as a damage roll.
All right.
So 12. Wow, that's a. So you do 12 damage. How do you kill it? It looks like it gets out of the way, but like part of it like catches on fire, and it just. How does it go from there?
I mean, Aster is presently screaming since these little shits are like shanking her like it's a prison fight. So as she's screaming, she's trying to make a spear and just looks that dude straight in the eye and just says, "Fuck off," and drops the spear, and it just lights him on fire. But she's still also getting stabbed a lot. It really sucks for her right now.
All right, we're gonna go to this next group. Out of them, I'm gonna roll something here. Okay.
Shanked by a bunch of dumb lizards.
Nope.
Awesome.
You see, this guy. He's just like, "Ah!" and like starts panicking, and same with this guy. Starts running away. This guy is trying to make his way over because he can't get past the flaming sphere. He's just scared of it, but he's trying to, and he's gonna move right there. Where'd the dead guy? There we go.
Standing on his dead friend.
Basically. So let's give
Scrambling over the dead bodies of his comrades.
Does a 15 hit your AC?
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. 11 damage from the 3 kobolds coming up, and they're all just like poking at you, and the same tactics as well. They're just coming up, and like when you're moving out of the way, it just seems like there's another one over right where you're like dodging to, and he's coming in, and as soon as you get stabbed, the other one like gets it land on you, and then one you weren't paying attention to gets you.
That's fine.
So
Aster's been stabbed a lot, so it's fine. She's fine.
she's a cutter.
Yeah, she'll be
Jesus.
And it's Avlox's turn.
Just quickly, okay, well, I'll move up to here, Let me see here.
Or you got one right in front of you. It just like came up to stab Aster right there.
Why are they all stabbing me?
Because you're the first one there.
There's like 3 dudes behind me who have all attacked him.
Just gonna move up to there. How banged up does Aster look?
I'm pretty banged up.
Okay, I'm going to just reach out and just touch you on the shoulder and cast Azil's Blessing and heal you.
Okay.
For 7. So like as I touch you, just like my hand
yeah.
kind of glows blue, and then your whatever wounds you have start mending, but they also glow blue as they start to heal up.
Healing high five.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that a bonus action? I don't know what you gave me. What is that? Because I don't know if that's a bonus.
An action. That's an action. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to look at it, but yeah, it's an action.
Okay.
So when you move up, like you see one of them, they're like ah, and it like goes to like poke at you, but like it totally misses.
What did it get?
Attack opportunity because there's one like right there.
Yeah, but I didn't leave its threat range.
Oh, you didn't leave it. Never mind. That never happened then. I keep putting Pathfinder and like 3-5 rules in there because it's like whenever you move,
brutal.
Yeah, whenever you move within their like threat range, you take an attack and opportunity.
That's insane. It sounds like Pathfinder has just so many rules.
But like there's a lot of feats where you could be like, I have mobility, so you could like literally you could have a rogue that like just dance in and out of fucking like people's threat range, and he's like, can't hit me, haha.
Mobility is really strong in 5e2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I end my turn there.
All right. Let's take a look at this guy over here. So you got these guys trying to move up. Going after Graland. Well, actually, two of these guys... Oh, one of these guys ran away. Yeah, that's it. These two are running away. So you got these two running up on Graland right now. And that's their turn.
Okay.
And
the one that just stopped next to the sphere, though, has to take damage. Or make a dex save or something, doesn't it?
Okay. Dex save.
I was reading Flaming Sphere. Anything that stops within 5 feet of it has to make a dex save.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, actually, then these guys, these two right here, because they don't know what the fuck's going on. So this guy lights on fire, and I'm gonna use the D6 roll that before happened. So you see this man, he ended his turn there, so he lights on fire, as well as he's ending his turn there, and he lights on fire. And you see the one next to it, like ah, oh, ah! And he's panicking now. You got
like combust and die. Just
yeah, they just like start lighting on fire, and their gear just they're like ah!
Hell yeah!
And they're just lighting on fire now.
Burn, bitches!
And
that's what happens when you find a stranger in the Flamecrest Mountains.
And you have one.
Haven't you ever seen that?
That's what happens when you don't use diplomacy with Lolala. Everyone else uses violence.
Be diplomatic or die. Welcome to diplomacy, bitches. Time to die. Lolala, your turn.
Okay, so Lolala is actually gonna take this opportunity to use a jump and dive action on the kobold just to the left of Aster.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how that goes. He's
let's see.
DC 14 dex save.
Yeah.
He'll survive the attack if they make the save.
He's not gonna survive no matter what. I'm pretty sure if it.
No, you just tell me how this looks.
Well, it's 9 damage, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
But they failed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even if they succeeded, it still deals half damage, and I would still have to roll a normal damage roll too. So.
Oh Jesus.
So
she's broken. This little thing is so OP.
I can only do that like 3 times for a long rest though. So that's 1. So Lolala is just gonna jump up in the air, and as she's coming down on this kobold, she's actually going to be yelling at him in Draconic, basically that he's a giant asshole.
I tried.
I tried to talk to you, but you guys were a bunch of assholes.
And that's the exact scene that you see come down. He's like, I tried to talk to, and then he would just drive fucking deep inside of him. And
Yep, just how about we just go
Phrasing.
like through his? Can she just like jump through, and like the lance actually go like through his skull, and
Fuck
like
yeah,
come out
then.
the other side?
yeah.
Jesus.
Awesome.
That's the coolest thing.
So-
That's one of the coolest things Aster's ever seen in her entire life.
Yeah,
Any
so
chance?
as your little tiny Lalafell that's coming down on his kobold, and you guys are about the same size, and you're coming down and you split down his skull, but you're coming down with him, so all this blood is like spattering on you as you're coming down, and he just goes, and you're just standing there
Just like
after
paints
it's
my
over.
face red. Ooh, any chance that I can also then when I land, swing the halberd and his body goes flinging towards the other kobold? Can I make a roll for that?
Give me a dexterity roll. Straight up
Okay.
dexterity.
And
Not a
big dick
save.
play roll. There should be a
Just,
big dick play roll.
Oh, how do I do just a dexterity roll?
Over on your stat side, you could be able to click the word dexterity instead of on
Oh, I see.
Because
Yeah.
your save, yeah. Dexterity. Yeah, you totally do that.
Yes. Fuck yeah. So okay, so the corpse of this kobold's dead friend, or I don't know, whatever they are to each other, just like somersaults and flings right into his chest.
Yeah.
So does that deal any damage to him? I don't know how much those weigh.
No,
Does he
it doesn't.
die?
It doesn't do any damage to him because as it like flies at him, you literally like were coming down and you flinged it at him. And what happens when it flings at him is that it just fucking it hits him and then just falls into two, and
Okay.
like just splatters him with like even more like blood and probably like
Oh,
poop
God.
from his intestines and stuff like that. Like it's pretty disgusting.
Can I roll like an intimidation roll from that then?
Give me an intimidation roll. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
And I will contest it. He's like, "Ah!"
Is there any sort of, I guess has he moved at all, or is he staying where he is?
He's like, you have to, like, this has been, like, maybe 6 seconds. So
Yeah,
he
he's
hasn't had time to react yet. He's just like, "Ah, ah, ah, ah!" like his, like, the craziest little fucking Lalafell is covered in his friend's blood. Has flinged his dead body at his fucking thing, and he just didn't have time to process it. And he looks at her and just looks like she's fucking like fire in her eyes, and like he's next.
I have his friend's blood just like across my face like this, like a superhero kind of mask.
Yeah, and he's
I just want to know if I'm able to grab him or anything.
on your turn you can attempt to grab him, but right now if
I didn't know if there was like, because he was freaking out since I'm the thing closest to him, if I could like, I don't do that. Because it's this guy right here, right?
yeah,
And I'm right next to-
he's
okay.
literally the only one left.
This one
And
here.
he's well, not
Oh.
next to him. So he's
Oh.
freaking out a little bit. The same one with that one over there. He's freaking out too. He's just like,
Okay.
"Ah, ah, ah, ah," and like you guys have exploded a good portion of their friends, or you know, if they're friends or whatever.
They're clutch.
Set them on fire with a big flaming orb that is just fucking rolling around wherever it wants. One, like, there's a fucking giant 7-foot, intimidating just to look at, one just cleaving him one at a time, and he's just, you know, not even sweating about it. And he just walked up, and like one of them was like messed up and like wounded, and was just like, oh, got her quarterstaff out, and he walked up and touched her, and then like her wound started healing, and she's like, you know, like ready for more, you know.
It's
and
like
then
it's like Avlox is basically cutting the lawn. He's just mowing the lawn.
yeah, basically. And then you have stabbed one in the throat, and then looked at the other one and was like, wah, and like jumped in the air and like came down, and it was just like, ha ha, and like just have like killed them in.
It sounds like Mario.
Was
Yeah.
was that?
It's a me, Lolala. And the other ones that you guys see, they're like trying to scamper up the wall because they're freaking the fuck out. And it's Graland's turn.
God
Okay.
damn.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And attack this guy with my quarterstaff. I'm just gonna take like a step forward and just like baseball bat the quarterstaff and just like try to crack him in the head.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just do that. I'll just see if I hit him first. Ooh.
You go to baseball bat him, but he's like seeing all the carnage, and then like he kind of snaps out of it, and he's like, ah! And then like just goes over his head.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I can't do that. Was I moved and I attacked. I can't do.
Okay, you don't have any bonus actions. You guys remember you have bonus actions. Some of you do.
No, I'm good. I have one that I could do with a spell, but I don't want to burn my second spell slot for this rest.
Okay. That group is dead. I'm gonna get rid of this group because they're just dead.
Everyone's dead.
This guy. Okay, he's gonna the one in front of you, Graland. Let's move that turn order. He's going to give you a little pokey poke. And he's just
What
like,
an idiot.
and then like he's like trying to poke you, and you just go, huh, and it's just kind of like it's like that far away from you, and then he just brings it back, and he's like, ah! And that's his turn. Actually, you know what? After that, he's gonna freak out and run away, so you can take an attack opportunity.
Hey, love it.
He did his best. He did his kobold best.
Yeah,
He tried.
He
That'll
made
do
an
it.
effort.
So-
It failed. Now he's gonna
22?
use turn tail.
Well, if you just would have talked to Lolala, none of this would have happened.
let me give me a damage roll.
This is gonna be non-lethal damage. You can choose to do that, right? In
Yeah.
5e.
Yep.
You can
Yeah.
totally do that.
This is gonna be non-lethal.
5. Okay, so let's put this little marker on him. What's a good? There we go. That's unconscious right there. So
I'm just gonna swing. I'm just gonna do like the baseball bat swing. I just swing it again and just wang him on the second pass.
yeah. So basically, what happens is like, yeah, you go swing, and he's like running away, and he's going down that cliff, and you just fucking right in the fucking dome, and he's just like,
Knock him the fuck out.
and he's just unconscious on the ground.
Cool.
And
That's what I wanted.
oh, Aster, this is your time for revengeance.
All right, I wanna grab this stupid little fucking kobold. I would need to roll to grab, right? Or do
Athletic.
I-
Give me athletics roll.
an athletics roll. Okay.
Mhm.
Damn.
You go to grab him, but he's like, he's like trying to get away from you.
But don't I have advantage there since he's freaking out?
You know what? That's a good call. Even with the okay, so I'm gonna do a contested roll against your 8. You grab him.
Fuck yeah.
So even though like so he's freaking out and not paying attention. Normally, like you feel like when you went up to grab him, you're like, but like what with him freaking out about Lolala and like seeing the flaming orb, he's not paying attention to you. So you actually were able to like grab him. And what do you do? How are you grabbing him?
All right, I'm grabbing him by like the I guess middle because he's small and I'm pretty tall, so I'm just grabbing him by the middle, and then I like kind of get a it's like what was the picture of him? Just like the like armor, like an armor strap. So I just grab him by the armor strap and I basically turn him towards Lolala and I'm like, talk to her. And I just
There.
yeah. Okay,
They're
so
wearing
I can't really
little
grab him by
loincloths.
like the neck. I grab him by the loincloth then.
Grab him by what's under the
I'm
loincloth.
just grabbing
and
him by the
dangling.
loincloth, basically giving him a wedgie, and then holding him by the neck, and just putting his face in Lolala's face, and saying, "She's trying to talk to you," and I'm just holding him there.
And
I-
Lolala's like scary as shit right now, considering she has blood
covered in
like
blood.
all over her face and her armor.
Can you give me a persuasion roll, Aster?
No, I'm not very persuasive at all. Wouldn't it be more like intimidation? But I guess it doesn't matter.
You're trying to
either way.
persuade him to listen.
Oh, hey!
Hey.
I'm pretty
Yo!
persuasive right now.
Yeah, he's like, oh, okay. He's talking common this time. He's like, okay.
Are we off initiative now?
Let me see. You got these guys scurrying up and running away, and
As far as I can tell, they're either dead, unconscious, or
they
grappled.
ran up this cliff, and you don't know what happened to them.
Okay.
But yeah, you have a group of dead kobolds in front of you,
Alright.
an unconscious one, and one being forced to talk to the kobold killer, Lolala.
Okay, well, well, he was speaking in common, right?
He is now, yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and speak back to him in common so that everyone can understand. And I'll just ask him,
Who are you? Where did you come from? And what do you want?
I came from, and we'll find out after our last break.
God damn it.
You fucking did that just then.
Oh,
Shit.
and just for the sake of being on initiative, like once that was over, I just ran over. I'm gonna tie up the other kobold with some rope.
I was gonna punch his head off.
Okay.
No.
Oh, yeah, that was
Like,
good. That was good
Graland's-
timing right there.
Graland's not a violent dude. This is definitely.
Graland's not a violent dude, but he's probably killed the most kobolds out of all of you.
yeah.
And he made it-
Kind of wrecked him.
Kind of a snap decision, going like, "Oh fuck," and just did that, and they went.
Yeah, you fucking were Akira. Like, literally from that scene in Akira where he's just blowing up fucking dudes in the hospital. And they're all fucking, like, strewn about and, like, arms are falling down and shit.
This honestly reminds
Aster
me of
was just
Fortnite.
hella curious about this weird ass tongue that Lolala's speaking. She's like, I want to see more of this.
I'm not curious about that.
all right.
Well, Lala's
We'll
just
be right
pissed
back
that
in
these
5
guys are
minutes.
jerks.
I love you guys. Here we go.
Jesus.
Welcome to Dead Cats and Spiders.
Jesus Christ.
What? You know, you never checked. A stray might be full of dead spiders or like alive spiders.
Ew.
So you hug him, and then spiders come out, and you're like, "Yay, friends!"
Friendship.
I just stand over this kobold. You better talk. And I raise a fist.
We came to a gate.
What?
Gate.
Slow down.
Graland, give me a Arcana roll.
An Arcana roll?
An Arcana roll.
Arcana roll.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
you got it.
Arcana roll up in Chicago.
Nothing. I got a critical fail in that Arcana roll.
Oh wow, you have no idea what he is talking about. So
What about the one that I'm tying up?
he's unconscious.
Oh.
He
Cool.
does not say anything.
Then I guess I successfully tied him up then.
Aster, give me Arcana roll, since you are familiar with magic.
Am
No, you were not.
Close.
You are.
What?
You guys have no idea what he's talking about. He says that, and he's just staring at you guys like,
What were the literal words that he said?
I came to the gate. That's what he said.
I'm assuming we can still see that stupid wall of fire, right?
From where you're at, yeah.
So
All right.
just
I
It's
turn
like-
him around and I face him against the wall. I'm like, "Do you know what that is?"
That's.
Still holding him like this.
I don't want to know. No, that's like the orb.
The orb?
The orb.
And he looks at the orb that the flaming sphere that is there, just like hanging out.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that thing's probably gone now at this point. I'll just snap my fingers and just.
Okay.
I'm gonna
It's just like
ask him what gate are you talking about?
the gate. The fire lady opened it and summoned us
Why?
to have an army.
What?
Have an army.
What?
To have
What?
an army?
What is he saying?
Who?
I haven't understood one word he said yet.
Who's your leader? Who's the big one of yous?
Speak slower.
Fire
I'll
lady.
kill you.
Slower.
Fire lady.
Oh, where?
I don't know.
Tell me.
I don't know.
I
I
hit him.
slap him across the. Oh damn it! Okay.
I
Please-
punched
Give
him.
me, give me a non-lethal 1d3. Are you guys both slapping him?
No,
Yes.
I'm about to slap him, and then I see, crap, what's your character's name again? Avlox.
Okay.
I see Avlox reeling in for a punch, and I'm like, oh, skip
Yeah,
it.
I've had
I
like
just hold him out like a punching bag, like, oh no.
I've
Okay.
had like a fist cocked the whole time I've been talking to him.
And you slap
What
him.
is it?
1d3 plus your strength.
Oh dear
Still
lord,
holding him
Oh,
by the
God.
dumb diaper.
this is really bad. D3 plus
Dude,
my
we're
strength
gonna
mod.
accidentally kill him.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. I punch his head straight off of his neck.
No, basically, when you're like, he's like, ah! And you slap him, and it's just like, and it, like his head like turns around,
I
and he's like,
slap him with my front of my knuckles though. So
oh, you punch him, teeth
Oh, yeah,
fly out when that happens as well.
Oh,
Jesus.
And you're
want-
just holding this body, and it was like kind of resisting, and then it just goes limp in your arms, Aster.
Oh.
We can't talk to him if he doesn't have a head.
one over there. And I point to the other one, and I start heading over to where Graland
I
is.
just drop him on the ground and start moving towards the other one.
Yep.
Let's put an X in that guy there.
So is the other one still like totally knocked out cold?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a knee on him and a dagger at like the neck,
Okay.
and slap the side of his face with the dagger, just like.
Okay. He's like, ah, 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 ah,
Yeah. Lolala.
I'm gonna try speaking to this one in Draconic, but more calmly, in like a persuasive manner.
Okay, so
Um,
we're gonna say, give me a persuasion roll.
Where did you come from and what do you want?
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
God damn it.
So
That
we're
song's
all
gonna
up
be
here,
stuck in my
right?
head for a long time. You see him and he's like, but how do you know mother's language?
I'm a dragoon. All dragoons know
Dra-
the ancient language Draconic.
Dragoon? He's looking at you confused.
That means she's a dragon hunter.
I
Yeah,
kick him a little bit. Dragoon, did you hear her?
Everyone, they're speaking in Draconic right now, so they have.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, I
Oh.
thought they were in.
So they're
I
like,
say-
Uza,
I say
Okay.
nothing. I don't say
Well,
a goddamn
I'm
thing.
going to say to the kobold,
I seek the dragons. Do you know of them?
I know the mother of dragons.
The mother of dragons?
Tiamat.
What? Oh, fuck me.
She's
Did
mother to
Tiamat
all
send
the
you?
kobolds.
Did she send you?
No, Fire Lady.
Who is the fire lady? Why did she send you?
I whisper to
Army!
Avlox. Are you catching any of this?
To make army.
He's talking way too
He's
fast
army.
again.
What is the army for?
To kill people approaching.
Slow
But
down.
why?
What?
Slow down.
Why? What? To kill, to protect Fire Lady
Protect her from who?
from you.
From us.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn to the rest of the party and tell them that the kobold just told me that they are for the Fire Lady's army, and they are specifically protecting her from us.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. What's the fire lady's name?
I don't know.
I'll ask the kobold in Draconic.
What is the fire lady's name?
He responds in Draconic the same thing. I don't know.
He doesn't. Yeah, I'll tell the party. He doesn't know.
They all call her Fire Lady?
Fire Lady.
Apparently that's what they call her. They don't know her name.
Okay. Well, are there any
Where?
more? Are there any more of them around here?
From what you remember, they scurried up that cliff that you're below right now. That's where that one was running to before you knocked them out.
Tell the rest of them to come out. that's my suggestion.
No, let's go to them.
I'm
Take us
actually going to
to where?
ask the kobold in Draconic.
Can you take me to the fire gate you came from? Is it still here?
No, behind wall of fire.
It's behind the wall of fire.
Yeah,
Did the fire lady make the firewall?
yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to tell the party.
Turns out the fire lady made the firewall. The kobolds came from behind it.
How'd they get through?
Assuming they were probably released first, and then she released the firewall right behind them.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Like nothing's
Well-
getting through that without getting burned.
Well, and I say obviously in common. Well, I guess we just have to kill him.
You let Kobo go now, right?
Go?
No, Kobo leave.
No.
No.
Kobo,
Where
no
would
go.
you go?
I'm gonna,
I would go home.
I'm
How
gonna
do you
stay.
go home?
Grab
Can
the
you walk
diaper.
through the firewall?
I don't know.
Kobold's not going home.
Yeah. I'm gonna,
Where
let's
is
stand him
the
up.
Fire Lady?
Let's stand him up by the ropes.
I'm gonna
Just
go
like,
over,
like
just
pick him
grab
up like a little bundle.
grab him right by the neck. Just I'd say my whole fist just completely encompasses
So
this thing.
we're all just manhandling this kobold.
you
right?
Yeah.
basically
She's like,
he was tied up and like you just pick it up and like you're holding him like by like
It's like-
one arm and you're just staring at him.
I'm
Yeah,
holding him
hold
by the
this thing.
bindings. Avlox is holding him by the neck. Aster is holding him by the loincloth. Like all three of us just like have a hand on him. It's like we're doing that thing like who gets to go first in a baseball
Can you
game,
guys all give me intimidation
I
rolls
feel like
right now?
I feel like it's like we're pulling a wishbone.
right?
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
sure.
My strength it's for
Oh,
my.
one!
Wait,
Oh,
do I get
Jesus.
any kind of bonus for the fact that I not only speak
No,
Draconic,
you
but
were-
I'm covered in blood?
you were trying to persuade him.
Okay.
You would have advantage, I guess, but you're like he doesn't find you intimidating because he talked to you in Draconic.
Okay.
I feel like Aster
As well,
literally has him by the balls.
Aster, like even though that Avlox is holding him, he's like you're like holding it. Like, are you grabbing his balls?
No, I just have him by the back of his loincloth, like a diaper. Like I'm holding him by the back of the loincloth, so he's like forward, and I'm assuming Avlox has him by the throat, and I'm just like I was holding him up, and then Avlox grabbed him by the throat. So now I'm not really grabbing him at all, but now I could probably.
Oh, like so, like you're holding him, and he's like looks at you, and he's like, fuzzy thing, I don't like it.
Fuzzy thing?
He does not like me.
The cat.
The cat.
Oh.
Hold it
Fuzzy
closer.
thing. I grab a stray. Oh, you don't like this? You don't like my cat?
Tell us where the fire lady is.
No, she's behind the wall. No,
How do we get through the wall?
no, I don't know. I was here when the wall was up. No.
I'm gonna
Speak
try to.
slower.
Can I try to persuade him again?
Yeah, disadvantage because he's freaking the fuck out about fuzzy animals.
Okay, I'll try to calm him down and say,
If you tell us how to get through the firewall, we'll let you go. We'll let you go home.
I don't know.
Aster just keeps putting a stray closer to his face as though he screams and pulling it away, and then closer and pulling it away. Closer.
I don't think he knows anything.
Can you guys all get insight rolls?
I'm gonna give this kobold a freaking heart attack.
Yeah, Avlox, you're holding him, but you can feel like his heartbeat, and it's like he's like freaking out. You know that like whatever he's saying, that's what he knows, and if he doesn't know, he doesn't know.
What he says is what he knows.
All right. I'm gonna pull out my dagger and cut the ropes that bind him, and kind of pull him back and shove him away from us. just so he doesn't have a fucking heart attack. Like, don't run.
No,
Don't run.
Kobo, don't run.
If you run, we'll catch you.
Go back to your fire lady. Tell her what happened.
I don't know how to get past fire.
Oh, god damn it.
Are there
God,
more
fuck,
of you
that's right.
here?
No,
Are
Just
there
toss him into the
ghosts?
firewall.
there's a whole cave up home.
Cave, where?
Where?
He's like pointing directly up where you guys are at.
Does it look like something we could climb?
Yeah.
Oh, well, like where they were running up. I'll climb
Yeah.
up there.
Give me athletics.
Got it.
How high is it?
Aster has made it. Graland's
Aster
trying to get up. He's like, and you're like trying to like find like little like holes, and like literally Aster is just like fucking climbs over you and just like kind of like steps on you and just goes up above you.
Easy.
God damn it.
I'm
Spoonie.
watching everybody climb up still, and I got this thing held again by the neck, like, and I look up the wall or up the like embankment. What do we do with him?
Keep him with us.
I keep him as a pet.
Look, if we don't have to kill any,
I grab some rope and like
If
I
we
grab
don't-
some rope and do like very intricate like sailor's knot from like my years and years on the
just
lake.
Give me
And
a
I
sailor
climb
roll.
up. Yeah,
Give
right
me-
around his.
Give me the sailor roll. I want to see what you get.
What's
roll
the
for-
sailor
roll-
roll?
It's
for
just,
sailor.
did you get the sailors the
I
sailor
have
toolkit?
navigator,
For quality of
navigator's
knot.
tool. I don't have.
roll a smarmy check.
A
Roll for
yard
scurvy.
check.
Yar. Give me a sleight of hand roll
Sleight of hand.
for the time being until we can figure it out. And
Four.
to have advantage, we'll say that. Okay, so
He just
17.
ties a knot and it just comes undone.
Yeah, no, it's a 17. You have advantage.
Oh, right.
So
I just put the rope in his hand and I just scream at him, "Hold the rope! Don't let go or I'll kill you."
he's like, oh, okay.
Lead the way.
All right. And then he like starts climbing. Let's see what he does.
If there's a cave system that'll get us through that wall of fire, it's a lot easier if there's one alive.
He
around
starts
the
climbing up, and he's like even climbing faster than Graland right now. He's like,
Did I make it up there?
oh
okay?
yeah, you're faster than him as well.
Okay.
I
Avlox.
try to. What would I roll to try and climb up this?
Athletics.
With the rope. Athletics.
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
Yeah,
God damn
Graland,
it.
you even started before everyone else, and like even Avlox is just like up the wall, and he's like, yep. So you guys come to a scene where you're all on this landing, and there's a little cave inside. So you're all standing in front of this cave, and you have little Kobo on a rope in front of you. He's like,
Oh.
help!
He's not even really on the rope. He's literally just holding onto the rope because I screamed him down because I don't know how to tie him.
He's terrified and dumb. So he's like, this is his prison. Like, he's just like hanging on to it for dear life. And he's like, home! Home! It's his home! Home!
This is a home.
This is my home! This is home! Home! He's like pointing.
Can I ask the kobold what his name is?
Kobo!
Kobold?
His
Kobo.
name is Kobold? Oh,
Kobo.
Kobold.
Kobo!
Kobold.
Kopo?
Kobo!
Kobo.
Kobo! Kobo!
Kobo.
Kobo!
Lead the way.
This is like just Anyang.
Go.
He's like starts going into the hole.
A 5-minute conversation just saying Kopo?
He's like he starts leading you into the hole, and what you see when you get inside is a small little like encampment inside. There's about 4 kobolds left in there, and they all have their spears up, all like shaking in terror, looking at you.
Wait, I don't know where I am in the group.
So you have Kobo in front. Avlox is holding a rope where he's just making him hold the rope in front of him, and pushing him inside.
Kobo, go tell them to hold rope too, or I'd kill them all.
Is there one that looks like a leader in here now?
No.
Can I wanna snap my fingers, and using druid craft, I just want like a small spark to come out of my fingers, and I'm just doing this menacingly, and I ask, take us to whoever the hell owns this bitch. But I'm just
Owns this bitch. So Logan, I don't know how you want to play this. So my mind powers thing, it says I have telepathy with any creature I can see within 30 feet. Can I make that like a group thing? Or do I have to individually try to talk
individually talk to each one. If you had a group, that's way too OP. If you had a group thing, but
Yeah,
I could be in everyone's head. I'm like the cell phone service you want.
Oh, I just wanted to do it to save time.
You can give me there's 4 of them. Give me a D4 roll.
That's okay. D4.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do that right. Okay, I got a 4.
So as they're all like coming up and grabbing this rope and hanging on to it, you get the last one who's like grabbing onto the rope, and you're in his head, and he's like, I don't want to die. No, not die. Not today. No, not die.
Look, we only attacked because you guys attacked us. We're done with that. Don't do anything stupid, and you're all gonna survive.
Tiamat?
What?
Tiamat?
No, I'm not Tiamat. Look at me. I'm up here. Look me in the fucking
Tiamat.
eyeballs.
What?
I think this is
Where's
happening in
Tiamat?
Brainstorm.
This is all going on in his head because he's talking in his head.
Oh,
I got my hand on one of the kobolds.
Yeah, and so like he's like and he like looks up at you and he's like oh.
Look,
No, Tiamat.
how deep do these caves go?
You can roll a perception.
I'm asking him.
Well, he's like, no, that's it. It just comes in. It's just like a little cubby hole that was elevated on the path.
Are there other caves? Is there any way under this wall of fire? Is there a cave system that goes under this?
I don't know.
All right. So what am I doing? Perception?
Or
Or do I need to do that if it's just like a little cubby hole?
I mean, yeah, you look around and you're just like, you can pretty much see that like they have like little shitty rock beds, and that's it. And
Oh.
yeah,
Don't feel bad for them. They suck.
they have a poop corner, but there's no corners in this room.
Oh no! There's poop everywhere. God.
technically,
So
Kobo
wait,
would have.
I'm sorry. So we have 5 kobolds on a leash right now.
Yes, you have 5 kobolds all hanging onto this rope,
We
wishing,
got
hoping
pet
not to
kobolds!
die. So they're all
we got-
hoping not to die right now because you have murdered most of them in
Alright, so
seconds. So
Let's tie them all to this rope so we've got like a little.
We have like
train.
the Brady Bunch of kobolds.
Yeah. So, I mean, Lolala's gonna be after one that sort of talks to him. Let's just keep moving the way we were going and taking them with us.
Can it? Okay, so you see the kobolds can be like, "Well, we stay here. We give you what we got."
We don't. What could you possibly have to give us?
You give us what you got anyway.
Okay. Can you give me an intimidation roll on that?
We don't want
Sure.
it. What are we robbing them? What the fuck is this?
I didn't think about it. Intimidation?
What?
Yeah.
16.
Okay. You see, you like scare one of them. He's like, ah! And he like goes off. After one of them acknowledges you, and he like goes off, and he's like, let go of the rope, and he's walking over to this like rock pile.
What could he have?
This feels like a dead end. I feel like we should just kill them.
We should. Well, okay, let go of the rope. I just yanked the rope.
They all let go of the rope. They're like, ah! No,
I got an idea. I'm gonna cut them all free.
They were literally just hanging onto a rope. That's
Yeah.
they were all convinced.
They weren't
if they-
there, but they weren't
So-
imprisoned in that rope. They were.
so
They
holding
were
on
so
to
scared that
themselves.
they were just hanging onto the rope, thinking
Yeah.
that we would kill them if they let go.
Yeah.
They all now have like a little like 1 foot piece of rope just like in their hands.
Yeah, they're all like hanging onto it. You have one like that walked off, and he's like, ah! And he's like uncovering this little rock pile.
The rest of them, just tell them, go ahead. If there's any more of you out there anywhere that the fire lady brought out, tell them to stay the fuck away from us.
From everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna tell that to the kobolds and draconic. That if you have any other friends,
Tell them to stay away from us, or else.
They're all nodding, even in common and draconic at you. They're like, oh yeah, okay, we will tell them so when we see them.
Did you say they're nodding in draconic and common?
Well, I mean, like like to the common and the draconic. Like you have Avlox telling them that, and then you have
Okay, gotcha.
Lolala telling them in draconic, and you're just like, yeah, okay. And then you have like Kobo still hanging onto the rope, and like Kobo, come with. Kobo,
Oh,
good friend.
Jesus.
No.
Yes.
You take care of them?
You feed him.
Kobo, make pet. I pet.
What?
All right, I'll take him.
You're gonna have to tell them all to speak slower. They want to come with us.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that, Kobo.
Come on.
You want to come with us? We just murdered like 20 of your. Were those your friends? Like, what was going on here?
We were sent to kill.
What, us?
Yes.
How the hell
They-
do we know you're not just gonna kill us when we go to sleep?
Kobo's
Good point.
scared of you.
I'll tie him up before we go to bed.
Good point.
I
Lots of
think
good
it's a good idea. We should bring Kobo with us.
I'm a
We
little
need
surprised.
all of them.
I'm a little surprised that he's willing to help us, considering what he just witnessed. But if he's willing, then sure, why
You
not?
ever
We
heard
could
of
use-
Stockholm syndrome?
All right,
Ah,
Kobo,
yeah.
hold on to this, and I
Oh, good.
I
We're
put-
abusing him.
I put a stray in Kobo's hands, and I'm like, "Hey, take care of a stray for me for a second."
Oh. He dropped- I'll get in his head. He
He's
dropped
holding
that
this.
cat.
He's holding this cat, and he's crying. He's like,
Wow. You are very cruel.
I'll take. I'll take.
I take a stray,
God.
take a stray back.
I'm just looking at. I'm just
the
fucking
other
looking at
kobolds
Aster
have
like,
all
what
moved
the
away from
fuck is
him, like
wrong
he
with
has a
you?
disease.
I'm just, Aster's just giggling.
I'm
They-
gonna, pick, I'm gonna pick up
Esther
Kobo.
walks out of the cave.
I'm gonna pick
Well,
up Kobo and I'm gonna put him
Chucky.
on my back.
You guys, I'm gonna say Avlox. They're bringing you. Can you give me?
What do you need? What do you
Don't
need?
roll me a D4.
Ooh, I gotcha. I can do that. 3.
3. Oh, okay.
I like that reaction.
You they see that like one of them was uncovering, and like it seemed like there was a bunch of rocks, and like it looked like there was like a little hole inside what they were doing, and he starts pulling out like basically some weird art like objects, like little statues.
Statues?
Yeah. So he pulls out like 4 of these like weird statues. You've never seen these before. Like they're weird. Like one of them like has like this like kind of like crude made like 3-headed dragon, but it's made out of like marble.
Marble.
Yeah. And
Before I touch them, I just turned to the group. What do you make of this? They definitely make
I've got Kobo on
Lolala
my
is
back.
going
Like,
to
what is
look
that?
right at it and say, "That is a dragon."
Aster's still giggling and walking out of the cave.
I nudge Kobo on my back. It's like, what is that?
the mother dragon. Damn it!
That's
Tiamat.
Tiamat.
Damn it!
Are these magical?
No.
I'll
Yeah, I
look
turn
at
to
him.
you. Like I don't believe them.
No. He was right. They're not magical.
Okay.
They're
I rolled a
like
10, I can at least tell.
so he's like pulling out these like weird like because that's one of them. It's a 5-headed dragon, by the way. I messed that up a little bit.
I was gonna say.
I was for some other reason like I had a hydra in my head, and he like pulls out like this other like gold like plated and it has like this weird symbol on it, and it's got like a hand with an eye on it, and then like and basically in like a couple other like little art trinkets that he pulls out. But then he's like, wait, and he's like pulling out this fucking heavy thing. You guys give me a perception roll.
Any chance I could also roll history for any of these objects he's been pulling
Well,
out?
it makes sense. I'm not perceptive since I'm not there.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
I roll-
outside the hole.
I roll
Yeah,
history or something on that. On
I'm
the
just
eye with a hand
still
thing.
laughing and just whispering to Astray about how awesome that was.
So you just see like he's pulling out this weird great axe. You guys see, and he's like pulling this out, and he's like, ah!
Great. Oh, I go over and grab it, and pull it up.
He's like, ah, ah! Yeah, and you know what you see is like you have this great axe, and like you see like it's like a normal looking great axe, but like the edges are kind of like a fine silver, and you see like on the top of it like it has like a ball and like 2 horns that come out of it, and on the ball it's like
Can
there's
I-
an X on it.
Can I roll for history?
You can
By
roll
any
for history.
chance?
Yeah, you can. Give me a history roll. What are you rolling history on?
Just to see whether or not this has anything to do with my like knowledge of dragons or weapons or anything related to dragons. Pretty much, that would have been in my uncle's book,
Let me look at one thing.
even
quickly.
including like weapons used to slay them.
No, this looks like a great axe to you.
Okay.
I'm reading something real quick. I'm gonna pop it up because I think stream could see it. There we go.
Yep.
I got it. With a 12, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
But you know the name Tiamat. You've heard that before in your stories. So you have I don't know what you look at in here, but you guys, I don't know what role would really give this away. Give me an investigation roll on the statues.
This is the dragon statue or the hand?
All the like the 4 things. You guys can,
You said investigate.
yeah.
Fuck.
Lolala, you know that like even like with how this art is and what these materials are made out of, you know that like each one of these statues is about 250 gold.
Okay.
Hey, that's a lot of moolah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's essentially what you know about these little trinkets that he's pulled out. But yeah, and you guys have these kobolds that you're letting go to warn the other kobolds to.
Except for one, apparently
Kobe.
we're keeping one.
Except for
Ko-
Kobo.
Kobo's riding on my back right now.
Kobo, who is now our pet.
Kobo.
Pet
If
out
you
of
guys
pure
you
fear.
guys see Kobo and like you know how like a dog smiles. You like how he has that
God
weird
damn
grip? That's how Kobo looks right now. Kobo's like,
That's
he's like on your back, and he's like, ah!
I'm just kind of imagining like his legs dangling off your shoulders, and he's just like you're holding a kid up on your shoulders.
like put his like legs like it's like got a backpack on, so like put his legs like over the top of those bottom straps, so he kind of like sits on like a little kid carrier on my back.
Yep.
I
Cool.
also
He's
I've got
like,
a pet kobold.
he's like,
I'm gonna put the Tiamat statue in my bag.
okay. As for the other trinkets, you had the gold plate with like an eye on it. The other ones you got like a jeweled chalice. And the last one, I'm gonna say it is an intricate like hairbrush. It looks like a hairbrush, but it's made out of like solid gold.
And the
Take it
great
off.
axe that I had.
I mean, I'm not there,
this-
but
We
you know.
should keep the treasures.
Of course, put it in my bag. I toss my bag over. The great axe I'm looking at as well. Does it look like it's an upgrade from what I'm using right now? It says it has silver edges and what
Like
else?
it has a silver rim. It looks silver to you.
It looks silver. But does it look like something that would be as good to use as my own weapon I'm using right now? Just like kind of like hefting it around.
You
and
can give me
going-
an Arcana check on it
Oh dear. Okay.
at disadvantage because you do not know magic.
13.
You know, you don't know.
Wow.
You don't understand what the silver means specifically. You just know like it's a different style than the great axe that you're using because it has the blades on both sides and it just looks like a finely crafted great axe.
How big is this thing? Is it the same size as my current axe or a little bit smaller maybe?
A little bit bigger.
Well,
Oh
he's
really?
like-
Yeah.
This thing's like 7 feet long then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I instantly put my other one onto my
Big
back and
axe.
grab this new axe and just heft that around. This is what I'm going to use from now on.
that axe is thick.
It's a big
That's
axe.
that's a thick axe you guys got there.
Yep.
Whoa.
And your guys, so these kobolds scatter off to the worlds, and you guys venture off into, I believe, heading west still,
Still heading west.
with your new pet Kobo, who is.
As you guys come out, I'm still whispering to Astray. Did you see what that tiny one just fucking put the halberd in this dude's skull?
Oh,
That was
no.
fucking sweet.
It
wasn't
was it was the most beautiful thing I've ever
that
seen.
was the coolest thing I've ever
Jesus
seen.
Christ.
Oh hey guys. Oh hey. So we're keeping that. All right. Let's just keep on.
Kind of, I'm like quietly just talking
Going
to him.
west.
I'm like, yes. So she talks to the cat. We don't really know what's up with that. Just don't bring it up.
No, I don't like fuzzy one. No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
That's about what we all think about it.
No. It's old.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
old.
yeah. You have Did you got a good whiff of it too, right? Yeah, it's bad.
No, it's old. I don't like it.
No one does. Aster's the other
It's
one that
okay,
likes it.
Kobo. You don't have to touch a stray.
You guys
Unless
made
I
me
want
hold
you
a
to touch
stray.
a stray. Hey, Camel, come here. Let's grab a stray, and I put him.
Camel?
I don't know his.
Camel?
I don't know his. I couldn't figure out what his name was. He was
Kobo.
talking too fast. It's Camo,
Kupo.
Kobo.
Kupu.
What's his
God
name?
damn it.
No,
What is your
Kupo.
name?
I know Moogle.
What?
Cable.
What? Is he a
Whatever.
Moogle?
Guys, give me a nature roll.
I rolled a 2.
No. Oh,
Aster-
sad.
But clutch.
Aster knows, like, as soon as he said Moogle, you know there's a thing called Moogle root, and then it's like a sleep aid. It's like a natural sleep aid.
Moogle root.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. All right. Wait, is that what he said? Moogle.
But he responded, he said, Koopa, I know Moogle.
He
You a
said
Moogle?
he's a Moogle?
I know Moogle.
He said he's not a Moogle.
Oh.
Like the.
You guys have
like
no
the
idea
What
what he's
are
talking
you?
about.
The
I'm
sleepy
Kobold.
time thing.
What is sleepy time? No, I don't want to go to sleep. I'm awake.
Whatever. I
Kobo,
ignore
you
it.
don't make any sense.
I ignore it completely and just keep walking west. But occasionally we'll just turn around with a stray and be like, "Ugh."
Nice. Old. I don't like him.
my God.
for literally hours until we reach our
Lolala
destination.
just
And you guys,
pets Kobo on the shoulder, and she also gets some water out of her pack in an attempt to get some of the blood off of her face.
No,
God.
keep it.
and you
Why
guys,
do you want to get rid of your trophy?
and you guys venture off west, discussing amongst yourselves and having a good old time. And that's where we'll end episode 2 today.
Oh my god, I have a torture pet. This is the best.
Oh my god.
Slowly, the alignment will be changing.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, it's still pretty much in line.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I'm chaotic good. I'll kill people if I have to, but I'm not into like intimidating and robbing essentially
But these are
defenseless
evil
lizard people.
They're evil.
As a
Yeah.
chaotic neutral, I'm not doing actual violence. He's just
Just mental torture. That's
Well,
all.
I mean,
Mental
Torture. That's abuse. That's not evil.
I
if
didn't
they
kill
attack
him.
us, I'll pretty much go along with it because I'll just be pissed at them.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh my god, that was a hell of. I did not expect to do Kobo today, which is hell on my throat. But I like doing that voice.
Well, you better get used to it because we're keeping him around for a while.
We're keeping Kobo.
As long as you can keep him alive.
Great.
Oh fuck!
Please don't kill
You
Kobo.
forget he has 5 fucking
6
hit points.
Yeah.
Please
I-
don't murder our new friend, Pet Kobo.
I
I'm
can't
gonna-
wait until
I'm-
we kill Camel.
Next episode, he'll be dead. He would have died between breaks,
Uh,
between episodes.
So if you're gonna draw fan art of Kobo, do it now before he's dead.
Kobo, and like make him the happiest, cutest Kobo or kobold ever, and like have like
They talk
him
too
and
fast.
Like,
Graland.
can we just get somebody to draw like Kobo holding hands with Lolala, and they're like dancing in a circle, all happy, and she's got blood all over her face from the kobold's friends.
But it's like a pained happiness, and he's just like,
Obviously terrified.
Oh
yeah, like
god.
obviously wanting to shit his pants.
I don't want to die.
We have severely traumatized this kobold.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome.
It'll be fine.
I love role playing.
Kobo. Will he live through the whole campaign? Will someone train him to be a class so he gets more hit points?
Oh
Who
shit!
knows?
Oh
Not a
shit!
chance.
We could do that.
Oh!
Yeah, Kobos can have
Hell yes.
classes.
We could train him to be a rogue to do like locks for us.
Oh, you guys prefer do you guys know rogue skills? So
No.
far, you guys can
No.
train him into being a warlock, a druid,
Oh, it has
a
to
warrior,
be
or
one
a
of our
dragoon.
classes.
Do you know how to train him to be sneaky or like pick locks?
No.
Yeah.
We'll
More
find
importantly, does Aster care?
Aster
We'll
does
find
not
someone.
care unless there's a stray thrown at him.
someone. If
In
we
Yeah,
find
yeah.
if we find like a guild somewhere, be like, hey,
she's training
Train this guy.
Kobo to be a dead cat.
Here's how you be a good pet.
just lay limp over someone's neck.
Good
and be
times.
dead.
But yeah, you guys, let's go around the table and you guys give yourselves a little shout out. Bobby, let's start with you today.
Sounds good. I'm Archer Bobby Flail here on Twitch. Play all different kinds of games really early in the morning. This is an awesome episode. I really enjoy playing Avlox. He's really he's dumb. He's not like stupid. He kind of has his wits about him, but those things talk way too fast. So there's a very good chance that Avlox will kill Kobo at some point, either next episode or the episode after.
God damn it!
It's just out of
Damn
reflex.
it, Avlox.
So
Fuck.
either way, thank you guys for hanging out. Follow everybody here, and I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. Taylor, give a shout out.
I am Capital Vices, or CVTTV here on Twitch. I do variety streaming, and this, obviously, right now I'm doing a play-up of all the Souls titles, starting from Demon Souls, going to Dark Souls 3. I'm currently on Dark Souls, and I'm going to be doing that, actually, I think, immediately after this, after I take like a 5-minute, 10-minute break. And that's it. That's all I got.
And then Renee.
I am Renee, also known as Ella Renee. I'm a variety streamer, aka I play Battlegrounds all the time, and also this. And I will also be doing some VR stuff starting next week.
Ooh, what are you gonna do for VR?
Ooh.
Playing a couple of games. On
Horror
behalf
games?
of Oculus. Actually, I think so. One of them is Wilson's Heart, which is like I think it's like a psychological thriller, and then a couple others, and I think they are horror games.
Wilson's Heart is the saddest episode of House MD.
Damn.
Oh God! Wow. Geez, way to bring up that memory.
Womp womp.
Spooty.
On a happier note, I'm not playing anything to do with horror. But hi, my name's Spoonie. I stream usually more in the evenings/nights, primarily focused on RPGs. I do a lot of retro stuff as well as modern. Currently playing through Final Fantasy V Blind, as well as the Stormblood content in Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO. I'm pretty much just a big goofball, and I am probably having far too much fun playing a psychotic death machine that is Lolala.
A persuasive psychotic death machine.
A persuasive psychotic death machine.
Being good at violence is always very persuasive.
Well, my name's McLoken. You guys can catch me at this channel usually at 10 a.m. I play Final Fantasy XIV and some ESO as well. Tomorrow I'm gonna do Dream Daddy. I'm gonna do Dream Daddy because I wanna.
He's gonna do daddy.
Yeah, I wanna
He's
hit
gonna
on
be a
some
dad.
dads. I wanna make a ginger bearded dad that hits on other dads. And
You gotta tell
wanna...
us which dad you pick.
Which dad? Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna
Like
romance
next
the
week, you
dads.
gotta tell us which dad you picked.
And I'm gonna do all the voices for the dads, so that's gonna be fun as well. But I think that game comes out in like an hour. So yeah, I'm just gonna download it and get ready for tomorrow because I'm gonna sleep because DMing is tiring. Actually, I'm gonna go run because I'm a fucking.
It's so opposite of sleeping.
Yeah, it is.
That's
I
the
should
opposite of
go.
sleeping.
I should go work out, but I might go play Battlegrounds instead.
I'm gonna work out and then think about what you guys are gonna do next week. You guys didn't get as far as I wanted, but I also pulled this out of my ass today because I just
Well,
totally
you
went
did
off
put a
script.
giant wall in front of us, so
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm not gonna give. If I'm a bad guy, I'm not gonna leave a path of hey, come down this path, come fight me. You know what? I'm gonna make a barrier.
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna make a barrier between you and me because I'm a smart cookie. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much. We'll be playing next week at 5 p.m. Central, and we'll have many butt touches and good times.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys have a good one. Farewell. Bye.
bye everyone. Next
And
week.
I'm gonna host a D&D channel, so hang out, and then I'll host one. I don't know which one we're gonna do yet. Bye.